people are born gay, right? Mm-hmm. That means that before you committed any sexual act, right, you were gay. Correct? So that's why I say, bro, there are people out here, bro, that have never committed a gay act in their life, has never been with another person, but it's just like you have a gay mindset or a gay thought process. So my thing is like when buddies say shit, when shit get weird like that, the way you want to see a nigga with titties fuck somebody, bro, that's a mindset thing. You feel me? Yeah, you might have a wife and you might not have fucked nobody before, but bro, I just feel like you gay.
But there's okay. So since we're running, fuck it.
Go ahead.
The thing was. I saw. Would you like to say what you were going to say before I go?
I'm good. It's going to be wrong anyway. Keep going.
You're probably right. So there's a guy on another podcast who was explaining how he watches tranny porn, and in the transsexual porn, he only watches the transsexual with the dick fuck a female. Okay, and he was explaining how that was not gay.
Does the tranny have titties and a wig on too?
It's a tranny. It's a whole.
It's a nigga in drag.
It's a nigga with a dick. A girl with a dick, right?
A nigga with a dick, a girl don't have a dick.
A girl, yeah, I agree. It's a girl boy with a dick. So he's sleeping with a female, right? He said, how is that gay if I'm watching a boy fuck a girl? And I agree with him. And that's outside of my own personal opinion. I don't watch transsexual porn. If you do, whatever, I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying the simple logic of it, and I'm all for the fuck. He's watching a boy fuck a girl. Now, if you go to regular porn,
pause.
It's some gay shit in regular porn.
Pause.
I watch a game bang in a heartbeat, and there's 7 dicks in there.
Pause though, right? Mm-hmm. This is the difference, right? All right, you say the simple logic of it, right?
Right.
But we throw out simple logic when we start talking about transgenders, because the simple logic of a transgender is you are a man with a wig on that still has a dick. You're not a transgender. You're a nigga with a wig on, right? Hold on.
Consider him a man.
Hold on. But in society, every day we consider them what?
Men.
Women. No, women.
No.
Transgenders, we call them women.
Mm-hmm. Their pronouns are generally she.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call them. I don't call them that.
The man who is watching it knows that's what they are referred to as.
So if the transsexuals want to watch it and say that they're women, fine. But we heterosexual men, if I came in here with a transsexual right now and I'd be like, this is my girlfriend, are you going to think of her in your mind as a girl?
Fuck no.
But
no,
she's
I never
going
have.
to require you to address her as she.
But what I'm saying, my point exactly is this, bro. You proving my point. What I'm saying is that when it comes to that community, they pick and choose when simple logic needs to take place and when it goes out the window.
Okay,
you feel me? You can't always apply simple logic, because simple logic is, motherfucker, you a dude. You got a wig on, you a dude. But you want me to refer to you as she, and I have to do that because that's your pronoun.
But you're talking about him, the dude watching it. We're not talking about the transsexual in the community. Okay. We're talking about the guy watching it.
So
Absolutely.
This is why it is gay. Because him watching a man with a wig, which gives you the idea that it's a woman, is crossing your mind. It's a perversion. Watching porn is a perversion. So you always have something that is odd that you like that is perverse in porn.
And you know what that gives me vibes of?
What?
Like,
I swear we're going to stop starting with
I wish my girl had a dick.
Yeah, like...
Because if you want to watch a nigga fuck a girl, you just watch regular porn.
Yeah, but
if I want to watch a girl with a dick with a wig on, it's like I like girls with dicks.
Maybe you wanted more titties. I don't know. What the nigga want?
Well, that's what we're explaining to him is why it's gay.
But they're all pornos with 4 or 5 women and one dude. If you want more titties,
explain this to me. Go ahead.
But it's like, why not watch a woman with a strap on fuck another girl? Then?
Right.
If that's what you are
you
into,
like the male penis.
That's a good question.
But maybe that's the equivalent. I'm fine with that.
That's not the equivalent, but go ahead.
That's called lesbian strap on.
But how about this? Is that not gay porn?
That's lesbian porn.
Is that not gay porn?
That's lesbian porn.
It's gay.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you're telling him in order to be straight, watch gay porn.
No, what she was saying is if he really didn't like men, he would just watch a woman with a strap on versus a man with a real dick.
So I understand clearly what she was saying, but tell me the logic, right? We're trying to just stick to the logic. I get what everyone's saying.
Nothing about this is logical. It's perverse.
No, listen. Well, perverse my ass. How about this? Okay, so we're telling him to watch 2 girls and one wear a strap on, which is gay porn. That's gay porn, no matter, right? Can we?
Correct. Yeah.
But that went a little.
Don't let me. Let me get to my point. Right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So now, what is
the difference?
No. Don't finish my sentence. Sorry. What is the difference between doing that and a heterosexual man watching a gangbang, which there's 7 dicks in a room and 1 vagina? So there's more dick and balls in there by the truckloads than it is vagina, and niggas get off to that all the time. There's a whole lot of man ass, a whole lot of man dick, and man talk.
Because men actually do that, right?
No, but
they actually do gangbangs and trains.
But I would say this is why my logic. This is why I'm sticking to my logic. That's weird to me too.
Gangbangs?
Yes, that's weird to me too.
But you've never watched the gangbang?
No, bro. No, bro.
I don't want to see.
No, bro. I've not. What the fuck I look like? What I look like watching a bunch of niggas fuck one woman? I've watched a bunch of women fuck one dude.
Popular categories of all time.
Not for me. What I'm telling you is that it's weird to me too. That's weird too, nigga. Can I have my personal preference and my personal opinion?
Okay,
can I have my own opinion?
But you've been in a set out before, right? You set something out before.
Once. Not with a billion niggas.
But you was
I've never been in a gangbang. I've never been in a situation.
You've been in the set out. When you went.
No, I've been in a situation where I smash something and another nigga come in and smash after I leave.
And you've never smashed after a nigga. You've never been the second in the train.
No. I've never been second in the train, bro. How you gonna take?
I'm not telling you
but
nothing.
You want to so bad.
I do.
You want to so bad.
I do.
That's not my thing, bro. That's not my thing. Now, what I have had, I've had a little jump off the while I cook, and I leave the room, and my homie do his thing. I've never been in the room with multiple niggas fucking one woman.
But as women, if you find gangbang porn on your man's phone, does gay even cross your mind?
No. Gay? Maybe no, but I would think, what the fuck is wrong with you that you want to see 7 dicks and only 1 coochie?
I'm Wreck-It Ralph. I'm trying to see something get fucked up.
But you're gonna see a man jacking himself off or some shit while this other man is waiting and this girl is.
Yeah, focus on your target. Gotta get right.
Goddamn, it's hard to focus. It's hard to focus on the target with 7 other motherfuckers around it.
I would definitely look at my man a little odd.
But that's weird to me though. That's equally weird to me though, bro.
For all you niggas who've been in set outs in the comments, get in here. Let them know.
That nigga's gonna be embarrassed.
I've never thought that was cool either. I'm a girl. I would never do that shit. That's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, I couldn't DP nothing because then my thigh got to touch your thigh, and that's just not gonna happen.
That shit, that's weird to me too.
That's exactly weird. It's like, what if y'all's penises sword fight?
But just to even be that close to a naked
motherfucker
trying to
like you a little bit kind of gay.
This pussy is not that important for both of us being stacked on top of each other trying to get some of it.
This is why I'm the worst on the podcast. I'm too transparent though. Listen, we had this chick one time, me and my dog. So we go in this room, and she a freak. So she was like, she want to do it together. We like, all right, cool, bed, right? So she like, stand on the bed, I'm going to give y'all head. But she cut the lights off. So we both standing on the bed, and she doming us up. But she keep pulling us close together. And I just, in my mind, in his mind, we like, hey, bro, what are you trying to like touch dicks? Like, are you like, we both pulling away from her at the same time. We like, hey, bro, don't bump heads in this motherfucker. This shit gonna get wild, though. But it was just funny that me and him had the same reaction. Like, nah, never mind. You got to go first, and then we can't do this shit at the same time.
It gives me Roman orgies.
Listen, if y'all
not giving.
Listen, let me tell y'all something though. If you think for 1 second that men ain't wild, y'all don't know half the stories that the niggas y'all date been through and done. You don't know the half of it. That shit is wild.
What was before me was before me.
Yeah, no facts. Now, I ain't gonna get with you.
Please don't let me know how weird you are.
Y'all can't say that either, because if y'all find out a motherfucker done cooked the boy before y'all gonna have a fit later down the line.
Absolutely.
So don't say what was before we. Nah, that ain't fact. Don't say what was before me was before me.
But a lot of women have these fantasies too, though. So
facts.
So keep it above.
Great for them.
Fantasies as far as what?
You ain't never had a fantasy of 2 men, what could it be like? Not saying that you would go through with it.
Fuck no.
Everybody got a fantasy.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I do have a fantasy.
But you know why I think that's cap? You know why I think that's cap for women though? Is because as a man, ain't nothing in the world I love more than some pussy. What's better than one thing that I love?
2 pussies.
Okay, I'll tell you why.
So not like you said, it's not saying that you would go through with it, but I think that shit has crossed every woman's mind at some point to like what it would be like. Well, even if somebody else was telling the story, you like, damn, what would that be like? Just like right now, I have no interest in fucking a woman with another dude. You feel me? Right. But when you bring it up, I'm just like, damn, that sound wild as fuck. I'm not into it, but it sound wild as fuck. You feel me? So
no, I think like, because for women, sex is I mean, not all women, but like, I mean, generally you're getting like they're ravishing you. I don't want two niggas doing that shit to
Two
me.
fine niggas. Future and Chris Brown.
No,
Only way you
not
do
gonna
it.
happen. First of all, no, we're not gonna go there
Okay,
at all.
who's the other one? In Future, give
I
me
would
another.
never fuck two niggas at the same
give me
time.
the other. Who
I
you
don't
like?
have no fantasy of it.
Who you like? Who's
I would
another
fuck
nigga you
two
like?
girls before I would fuck two
Give
niggas.
me another nigga real
Sorry.
quickly.
Nope.
Who's another nigga? I'm just asking. Who's another nigga you like?
I don't like
Future?
no niggas. Cause you're not finna put two niggas. I just said no. I would never do it.
Who's two niggas you think is fine?
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
And LL Cool J.
Okay, bounce. So both of them. That's why.
The age gap.
One of them niggas gonna have a hat on.
we know which one of them niggas. Hey, that's a
There's
wild
gonna be a
ass.
whole lot of lip licking going on in
That's
that
that's
bitch,
a
boy.
wild ass combination right there.
You really thought about that one good, Ray. You thought about
Even the
that.
age difference is wild. She got
I
an
was
old
like-
nigga in there and a young nigga in there.
Right, when he get tired, bring a young nigga in.
Okay, listen, I fuck
No.
with that though. Yeah, well,
Yep, there you go. That answers
well
that
thought
question.
out. Yeah, absolutely.
Look at you roll the eyes.
That's a wild ass. I'll play Deep Blue Sea soundtrack right now, and that'll turn you off like a motherfucker.
Wow.
That's the worst rap. LL, that nigga should have retired after
He
that.
fine
But
as fuck though, so.
okay, cool. So you got LL and you got Michael B. Jordan, and you just happen to bump into them at the gym, and they fucking with you. Y'all go out for dinner. They like, hey, we want you together. Like we want you right now.
I'll get you today and maybe
This
tomorrow.
ain't how this works.
But
This Michael
no.
B and this LL, we want you right now. Lip licking. No.
Not at all. Not at all.
If you gonna fuck one today and fuck one tomorrow though, like
Fuck him today.
yeah, I'm gonna fuck them both today.
Nah.
Yeah, I wish I would run into both of my crushes and try to break them up. Boy, no, rape me right now, both of y'all.
Shut
And listen,
up.
The fuck?
if
What I'm gonna
tell
break
me-
this up for?
listen, the funny part about it, if they tell you Monday, you can fuck me today and her tomorrow.
I'm
you
gonna feel
like,
some type of way. Why we can't just do it now?
together?
Yeah,
That don't make
I
no
got
sense.
enough. Shit,
That's just the difference between
break this shit down right now. Grace Jones and who else?
Strange is a rough one. Strange was always terrible. But on another note, Bussy is they want Bussy to go in the dictionary.
Boy pussy.
You know it.
Yeah.
How you feel about Bussy? What's
It's a
his
real
name?
word. They use it a lot. Might as well. Shit, Beyonce got bootylicious in there.
Niggas, so you mean to tell me they trying to turn
The dictionary.
butthole into pussy?
Right.
A boy pussy. Yo.
But they trying to literally put this in the dictionary as an actual word. What's the guy? Lil Nas X. They petitioning for pushing for Bussy to go in the dictionary. They swear WAP. They swear WAP is now in the dictionary.
Man,
Which
bro,
I disagree
yeah.
with because that's a Southern term and they took it and tried to make it something else. But y'all don't feel no kind of way about that?
Put it in there, and when we use it against your ass, don't be offended.
And it's an acronym. Wet ass pussy. So like, why are you putting acronyms as?
I just feel like you can't put Bussy in there because some of us don't. Some of us just got regular booty holes. Like you can't make a booty hole. Like it's not a Bussy.
So
Yeah,
now
'cause
you got a
don't
pussy.
have a pussy.
Yeah.
That's
So
why.
now you got a pussy. You just got a virgin pussy. You got a pussy?
Yeah, it's just a version one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what.
gooch in there.
That's what it is though.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I have one of those.
A gooch.
I don't have a Bussy.
You gonna get your pussy ate?
I thought
No.
You gonna get your
What?
Okay, but how about this? Then?
you gonna get your pussy ate?
So, but if
You
you
said it too fast.
if you get your booty ate, is it now a Bussy? Have you converted?
No, it's
It's a
only
pussy
boy
before.
pussy when you let
Once
people
they put it-
penetrate it.
Once they put it in the
Only
dictionary,
thing
it's
you
active.
get ate is pussy.
No,
So
I
if you get your booty ate.
You
is it
ate your
now-
booty ate. It's only a pussy if you let it get fucked by a man. Now you got a boy
Nah,
pussy.
if that thing get kissed on, it's a pussy.
By anybody?
Yeah, he gonna let it.
Nothing to say about anybody.
he gonna lose his virginity the first week.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just like I said, I'm not opposed to getting my ass ate. I just don't know the position to get in to get it ate. So that's why it ain't happened yet.
Nah, what if you just laying back and they give
There's-
you regular head and they kind of snorkel up under there and get up in there?
I'm thick. You can't just get up under there.
Man, that nigga said I'm thick. Why don't ever say that shit again?
That's in there with pussy. You shouldn't be thick.
You do got a pussy, told you thick.
I'm thick. Shit.
Thick.
Look, women didn't call
A
me.
man should never call himself thick.
Ever.
Don't call yourself thick, man. This man is wild. He getting away with this shit because he wild like that. But if you call yourself thick,
shut
man, you officially do have a pussy. And you need to goddamn, man, you tripping. Don't call yourself thick,
big,
man.
thick, tongue tightly,
You want-
tongue tightly between my teeth. Thick.
Man, hit your shot, man. Hurry up, man.
Man, women to stop me and be
You
like,
want to
"Oh,
take a
you
water
think?"
shot?
I know.
No, I'm not taking the
A
shot.
water.
I'm
Water
not taking
shot.
the water. I'm not taking no shot with a thick nigga.
I agree.
You can't date.
I can't do nothing with a thick nigga.
Stupid.
You can't date a nigga with hips.
Them hips.
If a nigga had hips, can you date him?
If his hips wider than mine, hell no.
It sounds like you had hips when you talk about yourself earlier. That was self thick. She can't get under
thick is
that.
for thighs.
Thick
I
as
got
that. Okay.
thick is
Like
for
you got
thighs.
BBL or something like that.
I got
Oh,
my
man.
thighs bigger than yours.
No, not
thick.
thighs.
You seen the dick BBL?
The
I meant to
what?
send it to you today.
Oh,
No, I
just
sent it
seen
to you,
the
shit.
little
You did?
fillers.
Yeah, they got dick fillers. I'm finna go get one.
Shut the fuck.
I'm
Man,
finna get lipo,
that shit was
veneers, and a
so-
dick filler.
Man, that's so
I'm
funny,
finna get the triple
man.
crown. That's what it called.
You'll do some shit, some old dumb shit like get your balls plumped up, some shit that don't do nothing.
No, I don't care about
Be
the
like,
balls.
what
You can
you-
take my balls.
Girl,
They
like
don't
he
do
got
nothing
some
anyway.
fat ass nuts, girl.
I wish I could
Nigga
show my
got
balls
them
up.
bitches
I just
juice.
want all dick. You can tie the skin up. You ain't got to see it.
Why?
When you say take the balls and put it in the dick.
Facts. I like that.
So
though.
why though?
I gotta put them on the side of your plane. Call it private jet. Or it'd be like bumpers. You know when you bowl and you can't bowl?
Oh, you need help.
Right. That way y'all can start putting y'all hands on my
said
thighs. when I'm
private
killing. Yeah. That way y'all can start putting your hands on my thighs when I'm putting that pressure. Them balls are just
Did
stopping
y'all
right
hear
here.
this dumbass man say he
Yes.
gonna put his balls on the side, bro?
Yes.
You know how stupid that would look, bro?
PJ. Instead of getting blowjobs, like you PJ. Fuck that.
That's your
Well, I
new nickname,
like
bro.
balls. I don't know what it is. Like, I like balls.
That
so I
man,
don't
that
think
man
shit
crying.
real.
I'm just saying they don't serve no purpose. I'm trying to put
They
them
do
in.
serve a purpose.
What? I hate.
I
girl,
like to touch them when
Okay,
they
y'all want
shrink
to have
up.
let's have real. I hate.
First
that
of
we
all,
always start off with dick and pussy.
90% of women don't even know how to handle
Thank
balls.
you. That's what I was finna go to.
Man, y'all will make a nigga go soft the way
Like
y'all
you
fuck
said,
around
90%.
balls.
Nice, right.
Listen,
Nice, right.
you ever had
But
somebody
that's 'cause
like
they don't
give
like
you some
them,
head, bro,
probably.
and when they get to the balls, you get scared,
Fam, every time.
Yeah.
nervous.
I have never not had a woman fuck with the balls and I didn't feel
And
like
nervous,
that.
bro.
Nigga hold tense up. Nigga grab himself.
Nigga go to head button.
I mean,
and
I
all kinds
understand
of
why
wild
y'all get
shit.
nervous. They're sensitive.
Man, y'all do
Y'all
that shit
obviously
wrong.
don't give a fuck and don't know.
They look just like
They do
nipples.
that.
I've never had a woman
But I
not
thought a
separate the ball.
man,
That's
listen,
what
man.
made me so mad. Why are you separating?
I thought a motherfucker had sent somebody for me one time. Like, bro, did somebody send you to do this shit to me, bro?
Assassination.
Yeah.
Real shit though. I was like, what are you trying to do?
Oh
Man,
shit.
listen. And why? And she thought it was the sexiest shit ever.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
think
What are
this
you
is-
doing, bro?
Y'all need a class on that though. They
For
need
real.
To
I don't know
Just
about
like the
y'all.
Dick Ryan class.
Man, they need a class
Female.
ASAP, bro. If you touching anything firm inside that sack, you doing it wrong.
Right.
just leave mine alone. Fuck
Yeah,
it. They
please
don't serve-
just
they
leave
don't-
them there.
That's what I'm saying. They serve
leave
no
them
purpose,
alone.
brother. When I tell you
Man,
no
that shit is
purpose,
funny
They
as
hold
fuck.
the children of the America.
We ain't
okay?
making no more.
I'm done.
Children
Yeah,
of
that
the
shit
world.
over with.
PJ is
Yeah, he
coming
said
soon.
put them on the side.
But I will go get. Okay, how do you feel about a man getting the lipo, like the Drake?
Babs.
Drake got it, and Bandman Kev when they got the lipo.
Like for what? Well,
Like just
They wanted to
just-
look
but
good.
I'm just saying, like, take your ass to the gym, like everybody else.
Well, you know,
But
everybody
what,
else ain't really.
What if I work out a little bit? Like I work out a lot, but I got a bad diet, but I can't get rid of my side.
You can.
So
You
what if
just
I
got a
go
bad
suck-
diet.
Right, you just got a bad diet.
What
you
if?
just,
What,
that's it.
but what if I go get them sucked out and body positive, right?
No.
No,
I'm gonna let them answer
No.
because I can't. I
no,
can't.
body positivity. I mean, that's your own being comfortable in your own skin,
Right.
doing what you need to do to get yourself to where you want to be. All that shortcut shit. I mean,
fuck
I don't know. That's just not me.
Or do you feel the same way for girls also?
Yeah.
Okay. But let's just say your man decided to go do it. Do you look at him differently for getting lipo?
I'd be like, nigga, we could have used that money for something else. What are you doing that for?
Shorty,
That's just me.
If you got the kind of money he got though, so he ain't hurt his pocket. So you just
I wouldn't.
let's just talk
mean-
about how you feel about it because some motherfuckers can afford it and it ain't gonna win.
Especially because
If I'm a multi-millionaire and I go do that, how you feel? I come home with some motherfucking abs. I ain't did now sit up.
More power to you, babe.
Fuck no, that shit lame.
So listen, there's no cosmetic as a man you would get. Is there any cosmetic surgery that you'll go get as a masculine man?
My teeth. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. My teeth. That's it. I can't do nothing else.
it's a manly thing.
Yeah, my teeth.
No, I'm saying like
And my
Not
teeth gotta be. And my teeth
modify
gotta be
yourself.
fucked up. Like
Yeah.
just an average smile, I keep my shit. But my teeth. But anything outside of that, bro, and I think for me, it was some hoe ass shit because at the end of the day, it was some hoe ass shit. At the end of the day, that has nothing to do with women. That's more so your own self-esteem. That's my personal self-esteem type shit. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, when Buddy wasn't even a bad looking dude. Body, his wasn't nothing. You feel me? He a little funny. He a funny shaped looking motherfucker. But at the end of the day, bro, like women don't give a fuck about that shit. At the end of the day, when you got that kind of bag, though, bro.
Even if you don't got that kind of bag.
Even if you don't got that kind of bag, like women, we can get away with dad buys and look good and all that shit.
Some of them.
Like and see the thing about it though, bro. A lot of the times, bro.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna tell you why. 90% of men aren't in shape any fucking way.
No, that's a fact.
Right? 90%.
90% of people are
right. 90% of people. But the thing about it though, for the most part, men aren't judged off rip by their appearance. Right. It's more so about what you can provide. I can understand a woman being more self-conscious in that because that's what a lot of women live by and die by because we see them first.
Yeah.
We see them before anything. You feel me?
Correct.
And a lot of the times, and women have babies. That's another thing. You feel me? And women's bodies age differently. You feel me? As a man, bro, we kind of get better with time. You feel me? Yeah, we get better with time.
You tend to get more successful as you.
Yeah,
and they get kind of finer.
You can get better. Like I look back at pictures of me when I was 25 and 26, and I'm like, damn, I glowed up. I'm almost 40.
You got rich though.
Even before money, bro. Like it's like you can I look at pictures. Like you can look at your pictures, regardless of what your financial status is, bro. We get better with time, bro. We get better with time, and women kind of like I can understand that for them, and it's different. And I just feel like some things are reserved for women, bro, and men are taking everything, bro. Some things are reserved for women. I hate when like this equality shit and everything. Yeah, this whole equality shit is weird to me, bro. It's just like everything ain't for you, bro, and everything ain't for women. That's why we keep sit on here and have these conversations about women being too masculine and too this and too that. You feel me? But on the same side, men are going in the opposite direction on the other side. Men are becoming more feminine and more, you feel me?
Getting the lace fronts and the
yes, bro. These motherfuckers like bro, like come on, bro. Like some things are reserved for them, bro. We steal everything. Their lingo, everything, bro.
Hold on, what you laughing at? What ain't nobody saying nothing?
Because how you looking?
Because I'm bald.
You think I'm finna? No, but I see a lot of men getting these hair pieces put on. Like if you going bald, just be bald. Embrace
the same piece Michael B. Jordan had in
now. I don't agree with that.
Man, I'm gonna get your ass up out of here too, boy.
What?
Boy, I can't wait to clown on you. You gonna take that shit right off because I'm gonna roast your ass.
You be bald and then you ain't like how you look, and you gotta just deal with it for the next forever. Like I understand why LeBron eventually got hair plugs. Like he was.
No, I don't either. Get a bald head, brother. He don't get no pass either, bro.
You look wild. Listen, okay,
get
women be capping, bro. Okay, let's
just
get
because
into
I do hair, I feel like I can understand where a person would feel like, damn, I don't really like how I look.
I think
because of my hair.
Y'all be capping a little bit. This is what I mean by that. Yes, a woman will overlook a lot of shit because women are more emotional ties. So if they love you despite how you are and what you got going on, right? But you cannot tell me that this dad by shit that women claim that they like and they prefer. I find bullshit because every time you ask a woman who her celebrity crush is, it ain't no dad bod ass nigga. It's always an in shape, nice looking, well put together man. So if that's your ultimate version of sexy, then that's what you like. Yeah, you might take a man with man titties if he got a good job, but you're not gonna tell me that that's what you.
So to me, just to me, when you Google a disease, Google is gonna show you the most extreme cases.
Right.
So if you ask me what's my celebrity crush, I'm gonna go with the toppest shit I could think of.
Yeah,
but that does not mean that the nigga I talked to couldn't be out of shape and all this shit, and that he might just holler at me at a gas station. I might be like, yeah, I'll give you my number because something about you I fuck with.
Exactly. I fuck with that, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like, that's just an extreme opinion because you're asking about a celebrity who most of them keep themselves
in shape.
You don't find... Right. Now, I know girls who be like, I like Rick Ross, and that nigga sloppy.
It's a lot of bad body rappers.
Right, but I'm saying there's a lot of girls who think those bad body rappers. Waka Flocka is bad body as fuck, and people loved him for a long time. Gucci Mane, I would have been with that Potbelly nigga. Dingy ass gold.
That's a legendary good though.
I'm just saying, but I think he looked better back then than he do now. I mean, he looks nice now, but I still fucked with him then too. So I don't think that counts the same.
You've never had a man that you love but you were unattracted to? And unattracted.
You said a man that I love that I was unattracted to.
And maybe unattracted is too strong of a word, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Right, that wasn't like the finest nigga that everybody wanted and stuff like that. Yeah,
Right.
Most definitely.
But-
I was in love with a man that probably nobody else would want. Yeah.
But so how does that work for you in intimate moments? You love him, which is one side of you, but you are also not sexually drawn to this person.
Because it's more so about personality and how you treat me and just how we are together. That's what makes me attracted to you. That's what turns me on. That's what gets me going.
So personality gets you wet. You can be terrible. And
If we have that connection, hell yeah.
The way a man handle you, bitch, what? That's what turns you on. And every time you
You know
see
what's
them,
the worst shit in the world though?
What's that?
To watch one of them get dogged out by a nigga like that.
yeah.
happen
Like,
all the
you
time.
ain't even built right.
Because they make that nigga confident.
What?
Though. He think he doing it though.
What?
He made that nigga
But
so
a lot of
confident.
them guys that are like that are players like that.
All men.
All men
Yeah,
are players.
I
I
know,
know
but
a lot
I'm
of
saying,
them
like,
guys.
people be thinking, oh, he don't look like that nigga probably got
Nah.
20 bitches.
If you think you pretty and you fuck an ugly nigga, you just made him popular in his mind.
Right.
More.
Right.
Like he think he got abilities now. Like look
Yeah.
what I just
You-
did.
look-
Shit, let's see what I
The
do.
woman on your arm is what validates you. It's not you. Like you can be handsome as fuck. If you ain't got no hoes, you ain't handsome. You feel me? You ain't handsome. You feel me?
But
So,
that's
yeah.
aggressive for y'all though. Like in a sense where sex is different for men and women.
Yeah.
Okay. Even to let someone be on top of you that you don't find attractive. That's a
wild as
wild
fuck.
thought to me.
That's wild as fuck.
Like I've hit some girls that wasn't attractive, but I'm on top of them. I can stop this whenever I'm ready.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You got to wait till that ugly nigga finish.
But that's what I'm saying. Like with us,
And you doing the fucking, you ain't getting fucked.
you can be
Could you
attracted
imagine if
to
women did the
soul
fucking?
of
Like an
person.
ugly bitch just up there, like, can this bitch hair? Yeah, I'll freak out.
Yeah, she cooking you.
You can be
Then she got married
attracted
to
to a
try to
person.
get intimate with you.
No.
But
ain't
you
no-
can still know that they're not aesthetically pleasing to other viewers. But that doesn't mean that you can't be attracted to them. Like, in order for a girl to get that aroused, something about this nigga is turning her on.
But
so
what-
there's some form of attraction. Maybe he ain't that cute in the face, but once you like a nigga, you start seeing cuteness in the motherfucker. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
really think this nigga look good. It ain't till the blinders are off that you be like,
That's the difference between men and women, though. Like if we unattracted to you,
That's
we
it.
unattracted to you. I've had men be with women for a long time, and they just like, bro, I don't like fucking my girl, and I'm just like, why not? I ain't attracted to her.
Attracted to her. Yeah,
I ain't attracted to her, and I be like, damn, she look good. It's just like I ain't attracted to her, and
But
like
we
so.
as men can fuck something we not attracted to.
Right, we can, but my thing is like, there's a rare. It's rare for us to have an ugly motherfucker that
As a
her-
girlfriend.
right? But even still, an ugly motherfucker, right? Usually, it's an ugly motherfucker with a nice body.
Man, I didn't fuck the bitch just because she was alive.
Right, right. But my thing is, you ain't sat around and found a way. You ain't sat around and found reasons to be
Yeah.
aroused by this motherfucker either.
No, I
Like,
can't.
and you're
be
not gonna be in a
ready.
relationship and be trying to find shit nice about them. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like this some shit to do. Niggas will fuck anything, like you said.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying,
Look at him, stop
yeah,
looking at me
but
like
how
that.
right.
alive was she?
She was breathing. That's all she needed to do.
Because you said I came in ready. It's giving me hospice bed. Like,
No, I'm just saying. There was
How you
nothing
get piped
attractive.
up for something like that?
right?
It was
Because
just all-
women may want to know how you get piped up for something like that. I know I'm a man.
Okay, well, here's the thing though. The less attractive you are, the more wilder I'm coming in there. So let's just say, for instance, though, you my girlfriend and I find you very attractive. We have sex a certain kind of way. It might be really freaky and intimate, but I still take care of you a little bit, right?
Oh, okay.
Now let's just say you ugly as fuck. You understand? When I come in here, it's go time. It's Macho Man, Randy Savage. It's fucking head slamming on
You
the
don't
dick
care if
like-
they can breathe or
Man, I don't
nothing.
give a fuck. If I don't see no slob, bitch, like, I want you to not breathe. Like she fighting my hand to get back up. But you ugly. Get right. And I need that sometimes in my
But you
life.
know
But
what's
I need
funny
that
though?
kind of fucking.
But you know what's funny?
Yeah.
It's like you will be with a woman, bro, that craves that same treatment and she never fucking get it. You done gave it to the ugly motherfucker.
And your pretty girl is dying for you to just
She
grab
can't wait-
her up real
Yeah,
quick.
she couldn't wait to choke on
Spit
it
in my
and you
mouth
won't
or
let her.
some shit.
But
Like,
here's the thing, though. What I do to this ugly bitch, you really don't want. If you can see that
You
on
don't.
camera,
You don't know that,
You'd be
though.
surprised.
if you can see that on camera,
They be mad as fuck because you ain't
she
do it
might
to
let
them.
you put it on camera.
man,
Exactly.
you would think I deserve
Listen,
to be in
I'm
prison.
gonna tell you, bro.
You don't know.
If your woman watch you, if your woman got to watch you do, if your woman got to watch footage
Right.
of you dogging the ugly motherfucker out, right? She's going to be so. Now, mind you, these two women. Hold on. There's two women here, right? Hold on.
So you wanna
she
put
gonna
on
be
your
listen. She gonna be so fucking mad that you don't fuck her like that. She gonna say,
gonna turn me on
how
so
the
much.
fuck are you doing her like this and you don't do me like
I
that?
done hit a girl from the back and put my toe in her mouth. Do you want that?
I mean,
You never know, bro.
We fucking
Oh, yeah,
I
man.
don't
You
know.
surprised.
No, you want that.
How you get a toe up there? How you make that happen? How the fuck do you
Man,
do
I'm
that?
hitting from the back and I wrap that motherfucking toe around the front. You want that?
I
All
don't
right,
know,
keep,
maybe.
okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Y'all done fucked some relationships. So, fellas,
I guarantee.
I mean,
how about this though? How about this though? How about this then?
Thumb in my mouth. What the fuck is the
After the
difference?
incident,
I'm
I
big as
guarantee,
a
I
toad,
guarantee,
big as
I
toes
guarantee
is.
you the ugly motherfucker would try and fuck again.
hell yeah.
He couldn't wait to.
But that's because I'm the best she could get.
I'm gonna tell you.
It was her pleasure
hold
to
on,
meet
no,
me.
But I'm gonna tell you a secret though, right? I'm
Yeah, I know.
gonna tell you a secret because you say this all the time. You say this all the time on the podcast. You say that when big women give you compliments, right? You are excited about those compliments because you understand that big women see what fine women see too. They all see the same thing. So what I'm telling you is that when you cook that ugly motherfucker like that and she's ready to fuck again, it's not because she's ecstatic
Ugly.
to be with you or because she's ugly. It's because that's what women want.
But the only reason I'm disagreeing.
She wants the same thing that your woman want the same thing the ugly motherfucker want.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that I take it easy on my girl. We might be two freaks, me and my girl. You understand? But there's some level because I love you and you're my girl that I do take care of you, even in our freakiest of moments.
So if you
I
love me
understand
that
that
much, then you
1,000%.
should be
But
open with me more.
What I'm telling you is, I understand this. I understand
If
what you're
the
saying.
ugly girl dies,
Listen,
she dies.
listen.
Like, if
sometimes
I'm-
your girl
when I'm
want.
in here choking
Sometimes
shit-
your girl want to die, brother.
I want to be this close.
I want to be very
They want to go
close,
to the ICU too, bro.
but then you let me get the breath out, so I'm like,
Trust me, bro.
oh,
Listen
God, I
to me.
saw
Hey,
something.
listen to your dog. They want to go to the ICU, brother.
the dog,
And what's
shut up,
funny though,
yes.
what's funny is
I'm
what's funny
fucking
is
good,
I
but I ain't
understand.
doing
I
that,
understand 1,000% because I used to be in that same space.
Even the way I
Because-
talk, I bet you don't want the way I talk
Listen,
to her. though.
oh my
You're
God, they
fucking
want that more than anything.
Nah, man,
Listen,
listen.
In the moment, I
could-
know it's in the moment.
Listen,
I know
bro.
it's in the moment. I know afterwards you're gonna be like,
right,
that
bro.
was good.
It's just
No,
like this.
hey,
I tell you all the time, bro. It's just like this. Hold on. It's just like this. If you and I, right, let's say both of us train UFC, right? You my brother. You feel me? But when they put us in a cage together and it's time for us to fight, we gotta do what we do.
Yeah.
You feel me? And none of this shit is personal. But after the bell ring and shit, we back to being homies. You feel me? That's why UFC fighters can hug it out at the end of the match. But when that shit get on, bro, they trying to hurt each other. It's the same thing with your girl, bro. When that fucking bell ring, bro, she want a real fight. And what I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna piss me off if me and you get in that UFC ring and you trying to take a light on me because we homies.
What?
You're not respecting the sport.
So you really
but-
think
but-
that I can't fight then?
But if we get in the ring and I kick you in the balls, you gonna be like, hey, bro, that's not what you do.
That's why you have safe words and you have all kinds of
What
different
I'm telling you is
levels
there
and shit.
is no safe word for her.
Okay,
You're
well,
not
that's
safe
cool.
in here.
All
It's a
right.
risk when you walk in here with me. You don't know if you're coming out of here. This is how I feel. I like my life enough not to take you out.
She
Sometimes
might
you
turn
gotta
up a
take a
little
risk.
bit. Like she might turn up a little bit
Listen,
that you
man.
don't even understand.
Listen, man, these
I'm
women.
not listening.
Listen,
I'm taking care of my girl. Whenever I get a girlfriend
that's
again.
flaw. You ain't giving
I'm
your
a
girl
fuck-
your all. You giving it to
No,
some
I'm
ugly
giving you
bitch.
my best. I'll give my
Listen,
girl, first of
That's
all,
not
watch-
your best.
That's
That's
fucked
not
up.
your best
If I
thing.
find
That's
out
your
my
best.
nigga giving an ugly
Listen,
bitch
bro.
better dick than me,
They do not
oh,
want-
I'm fighting just because
Listen,
of that.
if you got another level, bro, this is my point. If
You
you got
are
another
my-
level
Right.
and they ain't been on it,
It's not
they
a-
feel some
Bitch,
type
I'm
of way.
Mario.
Imagine this,
It's
right? Imagine this,
Mario.
right?
You gonna turn me into
imagine,
Wario.
imagine you getting footage of your girl cheating on you, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You got footage of your girl cheating on you, right? Now, mind you, your girl nasty as fuck with you, right? But she in there eating this man alive, snot bubbles, all kinds of wild shit. Bro, she ain't coming. You can't.
I'ma leave.
You can't turn back. and not only you gonna leave her, you never gonna forget what you seen.
Facts.
Yeah.
Absolutely though.
So that's
And,
how
and
we
you
would
and you gonna feel robbed.
Because you the ugly girl to him. But this is what
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying though. There's a difference between better and different. You get what I'm saying? I give my girlfriend my best dick. I just give the side girl
the
different.
most perverse dick.
Yeah, you don't want this. I know you don't want this.
You don't know that,
You
though,
don't know
bro.
that
You don't-
because you ain't a
right.
woman.
I'm telling you.
And you can never
That's
know.
a good
We
point.
gotta
What
talk
you
about
say?
it.
You ain't a woman.
That's what I'm telling
You
you.
can't
Now,
tell me what
and
my
I was-
vagina like or what
I was
turns
listen.
me
I
on.
was
and
telling you
makes me
earlier, bro.
weird.
Listen,
Do you
listen
like
to me.
that split in your ass when the cheek spread too far? That little bleeding you do? And that
Sometimes they do that because you gotta get them cheeks
all right.
open.
Ain't nothing look, Vaseline can't fix.
All right.
It's got to.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes wiping my own ass.
no.
You know what it's like here in
This
the
man,
room?
this man say he
You
finna,
don't-
this man say he finna chap your asshole.
It be open, and I be opening them more on purpose. I see it split, and I try to split that bit.
You just need help. Your
I
ass
see
needs
it split.
therapy.
It's open. All the dick in there. I'm still.
I'm just saying, the girl you fuck with might like that.
Bro, you know how wild that is, bro?
I don't know.
You know
To
how
see that
wild.
motherfucker, to see that bitch blistering and you try to blister it some more, bro, you
That's
wild.
some weird ass shit.
That's what y'all want though.
It's bad.
I
It's
should
wild.
get on you, but and you know how hard they carrying this ass around. I'm sick of you now.
I know what I have, and I
You
know
do not have
that
no-
I'm like a T-Rex. I have short arms, and it's a lot back there that I can't reach sometimes. So I know I have to really do what I gotta do.
Mia, what is it for black women? What is it for black women?
Oh, Mia,
about-
the joke is he says I don't have no ass. So like when I be he says that I just be making
Okay,
this shit
as a
up.
female, tell her she don't have no ass. It's okay. Just tell her. Just get it over with. So just tell her she
No,
doesn't.
she got ass.
I hate y'all lying to her. She does not have
Did you not
ass.
see her in the mirror the other day?
I see her every day. And she walks in here swiftly because there's no ass following her in here. She gets around. She's the
You don't
fastest
sound
woman
like
to
a
get in
nigga,
here.
that's all.
There's no woman who gets in here faster than her.
You say can't wait to sit them cheeks down.
Yes.
You ain't shit.
It's okay though. Listen, as a black person, you don't need ass. Like Tania's not a bad looking girl. She has a pretty face. She has great skin, nice hair. You don't need ass. It's okay.
That is the wildest thing I think you've ever said on the show is that she's not a bad looking girl.
No,
we
but
can
I-
move on from this topic.
No,
please.
when I
Let's
say
just
that,
go.
no.
Let's just go because
because you take everything. When I say
No, it's paying
I'm
you a
not,
compliment.
you my coworker, I'm not finna be on here. You a bad bitch. And when I say
So
you're not a
don't
bad,
always be like you're not this though, and you don't got this though, and you don't do this
all
though.
I said is you don't have ass, and that's what you're
That's
offended
not all
by. So
you
now
said.
you're trying to find
You
holes
said
in
you're-
everything.
You're not a
I
bad
said
looking girl
got-
because you have good hair.
That's not what the
No,
fuck
he
I
just
said.
he started
Thank
naming all
you.
your good
That's
qualities.
It's okay. She just want ass so bad
No, I just
that I gave her all the good
You know what you
compliments.
got. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
No, this is what he's saying
What
to
he
Neil.
said earlier.
I don't
What
think
he-
they can explain it because they love everything.
This is what he's saying to Neil. What he's saying is you
Nigga
are.
took a shot.
He said you have everything else, so you don't need ass. That's basically what he's saying.
That's
what I'm
exactly
saying
what I
is that
said.
he's the only nigga I've ever heard in the whole world say you don't have an
Because I'm being
ass.
honest with you.
Yeah, niggas ain't gonna say that though.
Niggas don't care when they trying to get some pussy. I don't care if you got no ass.
I've never heard a nigga tell a woman she ain't got no ass.
Why would I say that? Because I know you ain't gonna fuck me if
You
I
ain't
tell
never
her.
heard that either.
But you got an ass though.
But you ain't never heard a nigga tell another woman she ain't got no ass. You've heard Lil Booty songs and shit like that, but you've never heard a nigga directly tell a woman you ain't got no ass. Because the niggas ain't gonna say that because they want to fuck you.
Tania, no, dog. It's okay, bro. You don't need ass, bro. It's not. It's like that's like the black woman championship belt. It's like if I don't have
It is.
ass, I'm not the champ no more.
Because they know that's what we like.
It's
You the only
fine,
nigga
though.
that don't like it.
That's fine. It's not.
But you like white women, so they don't
That's
count.
not true. Don't say that. You putting out a wrong.
You do like white women.
I like women.
You like white women
If the
too.
pussy just happen to be white,
You
I'ma
appreciate
fuck
it a little bit more.
No, it's not true at all. It's not true at all.
Them white salmon cakes don't turn you up a little bit more, man.
No, brother. I know what white women are capable of. That's all I'm saying.
So what you saying?
Which is what?
That's confirmation of my quote, man.
Which you mean? Which is what?
Which is what you said. You know what white women are capable
Well,
of.
white
What are
women-
they?
well,
What are
first
they
of
more
all,
capable of than a black woman?
Well, not see
Or
you
a
using
Hispanic
trigger,
woman.
you're using
Or an
trigger words.
Asian woman.
Don't use
Now she
trigger
starting to
words.
compare. You ain't do that.
I didn't say more. I just said I know what they. I'm not saying more.
That's like you saying Buddy can fight. So you saying I can't fight?
Like no, I didn't
ain't say that.
You might got hands. I just know he can fight.
Right,
that's all.
right.
Yeah, the white women invented sex. There was no sex before white women. They started.
That's a lie because
Of course it's a lie.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is,
What?
they like it's like okay. When I say basketball, what color do you think? To be honest, if I say basketball player,
black.
what color do you
And
think?
white people
That's not
created
me.
it, but you still think black
Black
people.
person.
Right. If I say soccer player, a lacrosse,
Hispanic,
you think?
Asian.
Right. Okay. Cool. When I say fucking, that's their shit though. That's white women run fucking. They run porn, head. They all that freaky shit we into. You think a black woman was the first person to take a dick in her ass? Fuck no.
No, I agree with that.
Hell no.
They wasn't the first
You
one
think
to
it was the
suck one
first one?
either.
Thank you. You think
Yeah.
a proud black woman was like, put the dick in my mouth?
That
Fuck no.
used to be something, just in our lifetime, that used to be something the black women were embarrassed to even say
What?
they did. White women couldn't wait to do it. White women would give you head before they gave you some pussy.
Right.
That used to be a thing.
Yeah. So I mean,
And head was secondary as a black woman. You could take a woman's virginity before they give you some head. You have white girls that have boyfriends 4 years of school, don't do nothing but suck dick, Don't give no cooch up.
But that's just like men too, because men used to be disgusted about talking about
Absolutely.
giving head to women.
But white men are invented fucking too. Just
White men ate an ass first.
Yeah.
They ate
did
a
all
foot.
the
They
wild
sucked the
shit
toe
first.
first.
Yeah.
They shit on somebody. They
Yeah.
peed
So
on
that's a race
somebody.
Yeah,
thing,
no, so-
not
right.
a gender thing.
Right. So
Yeah,
like we black men
I
are
don't
known.
fuck white men, so
Yeah, black men are known as championship dick throwers, but we ain't known for the kinky shit like them.
That's all I'm saying. White women, they just dogs.
Because
They naturally.
if you had to pick a ethnicity of man, right? And you say, what's the nastiest man you could think of? You gonna always say a white man.
And white, well, you can spit back.
'Cause they don't give a fuck.
But they started spitting. They do all that. That's what they do.
They eat their own nut. That's how wild they is.
They do.
You
They started
they
cuckold.
can bust and you can spit it back in their mouth.
Fact.
You ain't gonna never do that to a nigga. You know you'll get killed.
They started cuckolds. When you watch them niggas who let you
I
fuck
don't
their
even know what
wife,
that is.
that's when you let a dude fuck your wife in front of you. Niggas don't do that.
No.
That's not a black thing.
No.
White dudes will pay you, hey, babe, brother, you like, yeah, nice size dick, you want to fuck my wife?
Yeah, that's some white people shit.
Facts.
Yeah, I give you that.
That's all I'm saying,
Can't
though.
argue with that.
But back to the dude. It's okay, Tania. You can be mad all you
Can
want
we move
to.
on? Next topic.
Yes, we can move on.
Thanks.
You still ain't got no ass. I'm gonna leave you on that topic. Speaking of no ass, Lizzo.
She ain't got no ass.
Lizzo.
She's fucking annoying.
I believe Lizzo is getting canceled for saying the word spaz.
Spaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's for cerebral palsy. That's what spaz means.
So they
See, hold on, bro.
Go ahead.
Pause,
I
man.
knew that's why I brought it up. I
Pause,
knew you was
man.
gonna get it there.
This the shit I'm talking about.
Okay.
This is the shit I'm talking about, bro. In a minute, bro, we're not gonna be able to say any fucking thing,
Nothing.
bro. People are just claiming words, bro, and choosing to be offended by them, bro.
Right.
And it's getting fucking annoying. That's why I say it's not a gay thing, it's not a straight thing, it's not a black thing. I'm sick of black people being offended by everything. I'm sick of gay people being offended by everything. Like, bro, you can't even be a comedian anymore. Really, bro?
Spaz, bro.
How the fuck you gonna claim that word, bro? We have songs called spaz. Motherfuckers been saying spaz. Like, you gonna take that word and everything that it meant before you took it,
No, so
and
like,
now they gonna be back canceling motherfuckers. Like, you ever seen a motherfucker go cancel a motherfucker for some shit they said when they was 17?
Yeah, listen, she re-recorded the song without spaz in it.
because
That shit is
the
crazy.
movement that a cystic person, cerebral palsy person has, it's called a spaz. Like the actual thing that they go through that causes them to have their reaction, their re-jerk reaction. Have you ever seen one of them? It's called spazzing.
That's fine, but fuck that.
They say
Yeah.
it derives from the term spastic, which means
Yes,
it's
a
the
spastic
conditions where
condition.
you don't have control of your muscles, preferably in the legs or arms.
Listen,
right?
bro. How many words have deeper definitions than the way we use them, bro?
A
A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Every goddamn word we use, bro.
But I don't believe she was being canceled in America. Wasn't it somewhere else?
I'm not sure.
I think it was another country that is very big on cystic.
How about this,
cerebral
then?
palsy.
How about this? The origin of nigga is king. Y'all okay with white people
Niggas,
calling y'all
the
king
kingdom, yeah.
niggas now?
No.
Because the origin is king?
But it's
You okay with a white person call you a nigga
But it's
now?
still not
You feel me?
nigger.
So let's stop digging for the fucking root of every fucking thing, bro. People just want to be offended, bro.
It's niggas.
People want to be offended, bro. And what's funny is that what pisses me off more than anything, bro, is so when it's convenient. You feel me? Like they pick and choose when they want to be offended by something, bro. That shit is annoying as fuck, bro. We living in this. That's why I just wrote. People should be able to say and feel how the fuck they want to feel, bro. You feel me? And I have no problem with this though, right? I have no problem with you saying something, right, that you feel, and that community being offended and not fucking with you. That's the result of what you did.
Right.
You feel me? But I don't feel like everybody is. What's funny is that community will disown you, and because that's just the thing to do. It's like now you're unpopular with them. Everybody's jumping on, and they don't even really give a fuck. You feel me? Like I can understand that community being mad that she said spaz.
Right, right.
Now
Not
everybody's trying to
everybody-
cancel you
right.
because they're offended
And they
when
didn't
you weren't
even know
even
that.
fucking originally offended.
And they probably didn't even know that.
You didn't have a clue what the fuck that
Only
meant.
the
Somebody had to
people
break it down to
affected
you.
by it knew it, not the people.
Oh, that's what that mean? Oh, she wild as fuck.
Fuck, right.
Well, you know she didn't
Right.
mean that when she
Right.
said that, bro.
Right.
But that's the risk of cancel culture. Now you give
Yeah.
everybody a reason
Right.
to want to cancel. Like everybody gets to pick a reason to be offended now.
Right.
Like there's something that offends all of us, no matter who you are.
You just said this last week when we were talking about racial groups, when we were talking about the baseball player not wanting to wear the patch. and then he hid behind religion.
Right.
You feel me? People are always going to find something to hide behind when they want to be offended, or when they want to do something or don't want to do something. And there's always something for you to reach for.
It's narcissistic behavior.
It's always something for people to reach for.
Listen, I can agree with that. Council culture
It's
is
narcissistic behavior.
narcissistic
Because
behavior.
they play a victim after they're saying they don't like something, and they don't really have much fact on why they don't like it. They just don't like it, and they want you to not be able to do it. So they come up with how they feel and use that as what.
And you know what's even wilder is that the same people who do this, when you start digging in their background for shit that they said and did, because all of us have done or said something that may have offended somebody. So here I am on the podcast offended because Joe Rogan said nigga. But then when you go dig up my shit, you feel me?
Right.
And I done dropped the word that offended somebody. Now I feel some type of way because y'all digging in my shit.
Right.
It's a continuous cycle. We all gonna be digging in each other's background, bro. We've all done some shit that would have offended somebody, even if we didn't mean it.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So it's just like, bro, I don't want to live in a world like this, bro. I want to live in a world where people are free to express themselves and say how they feel, even if it offends me. That's free speech, because that's the thing about it, bro. If I want to fly my flag, I have to allow you to fly yours. You feel me? Because when I come for your flag, guess what? If I come for your flag because I feel like it's racist, you can make up any excuse to come for mine. Mine doesn't even. They did this with the Black Panthers and the KKK. When black people were trying to get the KKK listed as a hate group, it was like, well, the Black Panthers are too. And the Black Panthers clearly wasn't a hate group, but white people found a way to make it look like it was. So now everything is in the same pot when they don't belong together, bro.
Right.
You feel me? So that shit is just annoying, bro. I just want to live in a country where people can express it. Like, bro, we say we a land of the free, bro, but ain't shit free no more. Ain't nobody free.
In that same logic, though, and yes, I'm going back, but Chris Rock should have been able to make his joke without Will Smith winning.
No, but this hold on. This is
free speech.
Hold on. It is. But this is my point. This is my point. Yes, you can be free. This is how the wild works, right? Animals can roam wherever the fuck they want to roam, right?
Yeah.
But if you're in the wrong territory, the lions may fucking eat you. That's the result of that, right? So yes, Chris Rock should have been able to make his joke, and Will Smith should have been able to smack the fuck out of him because of that.
Well,
you
then
feel me?
Lizzo should be able to be canceled.
No,
But no, listen.
listen.
That's just the result of her doing something she
listen.
wanted to do.
Listen.
I kind of agree.
And I agree with that.
It's freedom of speech, but it's not freedom of consequences. So you should be free to say whatever you want, but you have to accept.
So then
That's
Lizzo
what I
has
just
to
said.
accept the consequence.
Right. That's what
If she doesn't change, but she changed it, I guess. So she should
right,
be good.
but my thing is this though. I'm like, with that. That's why I say people got to start standing on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have no problem with, like I say, the people who are actually offended being offended. You feel me?
It's the extras.
But bro, I just hate the extras that jump on the fight, and it ain't your fight.
Agreed.
It ain't your fight, bro. Like just like when Will Smith smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock, that's Chris Rock and Will Smith fight. That ain't on you to hop on and say who should do what.
It became
that's
the
on
world's
them.
fight. Yeah.
That's on them to handle that. That's like every time if me and you get in the fight, somebody else jump in because they don't like the way it's going. It's not your fucking fight. Let us get our one-on-one fade. Let us get our shit off, and we'll resume as usual.
Right.
You feel me? The goats ain't coming to help the hyenas fight the lions.
That's between them two.
That's between them two. You feel me? And one, like, bro, like I am not, like I say, like that. You can say what you want to say, but be okay with the consequences of it. Agreed. Everything I say, I stand on it because I'm okay with the consequences. If I offend somebody, that means if I offend you on purpose, right? I've made it in my mind that I don't fuck with you and I don't need you. You feel me? If I offend you on purpose, and if I care not to, and if I care to keep you in my life, it's just like friendships, bro. If I want to keep you as a friend, I have to respect you and I have to handle you a certain type of way. But it's motherfuckers I don't fuck with. You feel me? So, and if I'm talking, I'm not worried about hurting their feelings. And I'm not worried about how they feel about nothing I'm saying because I don't fuck with them like that.
Right.
You feel me? So, and I understand that, bro, in this life, everybody ain't going to like you and you can't please everybody. You feel me? So please and aim to please the group of people who fuck with you and who you fuck with. And if somebody don't fuck with you, that's cool. But we live in a world where we think there's going to be a time where everybody gets along. It's never going to happen. You feel me? It's never going to happen.
Agreed. So freedom of speech, not freedom, but accept the consequences that come with it.
Absolutely.
But 48 minutes in, welcome to the Anxiety Issues Podcast. I'm Adam 12 Taylor, who did not introduce the podcast. Here with my brother Boneface of Boneface Inc. and the talented hairstylist Tania Greedy Monroe and a returning guest, Mia. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
You are doing well. I know you're doing well because the pictures you've been taking on Instagram, You know, this fit and fine thing, you pretty deep in on this now, ain't you?
Of course.
Yeah.
She busting them angles on them.
Man, listen, bro. Well, you find when you put the phone on the ground so it can get the whole body. Like you find this shit.
Nah, that's when your friend bent down and taking the picture from
How long?
you.
How long the
That's what that
videos
is.
is? That's gonna tell me what how she feeling herself.
Oh, no, but she been explaining the journey though. Like, so it's dope that she has her fitness journey. She'll explain like from the beginning to every step she going. I've seen her in the gym though. She work her ass off.
How long you been at it?
2 years.
That's a good little stretch. That's
75 pounds, over
Yeah.
75, 80 pounds.
Yeah, that's when them results like be permanent. The way you can kind of relax and your shit don't go right back.
Right.
And the furthest I've been with like if I take 3 days off, I go back to being bad body. I ain't been that deep.
This how you know you getting fine when you start saying shit on Instagram like they counting me out.
That mean the results are in.
Shit.
That mean the results
That's
are
what
in.
it
For real, I'm
is.
shitting on somebody.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
I seen Tania on there piss me off. Talking about she be like tiptoeing around her progress. She got to make sure people okay with her goddamn flex. And I'm like, boy, fuck these people. You don't have to
You
explain
naked,
none of
baby.
these folks. You don't have to give these
girl,
motherfuckers no. You feel me?
Look, keep on working your ass off.
It's stupid, man. Shit, man. Nah, but I'm like, bro, yeah, man. Like, and this is what I hate about people. And this is another thing with our society. It's almost like you got to dim your light to make other people
Hey,
comfortable.
don't get drunk though, folks. Hey, I'm just joking.
Oh, I'm
I
good.
can
When I
stop.
leave here, I'll be straight. No matter.
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't dim. If you out there and you're doing your thing, don't dim your light to make other people comfortable. We live in a society now to where if you're doing well, you have to suppress that shit so people who aren't doing well don't feel bad about themselves. And the thing about doing well is this, bro, is that nothing is stopping anybody from doing well. Life is all about effort. If you getting up and you putting the effort in to be your best self and you start looking good and the motherfucker laying around eating hot Cheetos and they not doing the same thing, don't feel bad about making them feel bad. You feel me? That's they shit.
Right.
That's their problem. It's not your problem, bro.
Listen, have you gotten some DMs yet? Or like past people trying to get back? You at that stage
Oh
yet?
yeah, everybody trying to spin a block.
How you handling that? Anybody worth getting a second shot or it's fuck them on the better things?
I mean, I'm not gonna say fuck them, but I mean, shit. The fact that you married and you still trying to fuck with me, I mean, that's not gonna work.
She sent the direct shot. You didn't even ask for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That nigga
But
like,
I'm
she
just
tried
saying.
me. She didn't even say his name. He feels some type of way.
You know who
He
you
do
are.
that.
Cut some motherfucking ass out.
That just mean that pussy was that's what that mean though. You get married and you got
That nigga
the
wife
bitch
know
back,
who
though.
she talk about too.
She might
She
say
extra
that.
hot.
You made a comment though. Excuse me for being unprofessional, drinking and talking. You made a comment about being dark skinned. Do you remember that comment you made on TikTok?
Yes.
So give me this. Is there a? Because I've heard other dark. We had another young lady who was on the show, Catherine. That was Cat. Her name was Cat.
Yes.
Big P.
Yeah.
And I kind of get like some dark skin innuendos that's put out there. Do you feel like it's harder on a darker skinned black woman?
In some aspects, yes. And the comment that you're referring to is, so I'm single back in the dating world, and a lot of men that I have found myself running into, they'll be like, "Oh, I never talked to a dark skinned girl before. Like you know, you look good for a dark skinned girl." And it's like, what? I mean,
What that mean?
what is that? Like, she
Yeah.
she a little brighter than me. That's it. But I mean,
Yeah. That's like a
we
white.
still a woman.
Yeah, that's like a white person saying you kind of smart for a black dude.
Right.
Right,
It's
right.
like,
Yeah.
what does my color have to do
so
with anything?
funny. I have the opposite. We had a mutual person we know of. And I wasn't his type because I wasn't dark. My first didn't want to publicly date me because I was mixed. Told him I wasn't dark enough. I was 16 years old. Like
Yeah.
I've had that on the light skin end too. So it's like
Yeah.
really niggas just wild as fuck, and
Right.
they really just say
finding,
whatever the fuck they
trying
want
to find something.
Yeah, I don't think it's that men are wild. I just think people have a problem knowing how to express their preference without offending somebody. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's just like if you're a dude that you're just not attracted to dark skinned women, that's not a fucking crime.
Right.
You feel me? Like, but the issue is, it's like date who you date, but
Right.
you don't have to like compare and contrast.
Right.
them. You feel me?
Exactly.
So if you don't like light skinned girls, don't try to talk to me at all.
But
Right.
And then tell me that your type is
But
brown.
I do feel like darker skinned women have a accurate chip on their shoulder. I do feel like
Oh,
there
facts.
is.
But that's
facts.
because like all in videos and movies and stuff like that, it's always was the lighter skinned woman, the mixed woman, the Hispanics, Asians, everybody else, but the dark skinned woman. But nowadays, I mean, for some reason, everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and get them a chocolate girl, which is fine. Like he said, your preference is your preference, but leave your opinions and how you felt about dark-skinned women to yourself. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But I think it really starts because white people set the beauty standard, and the exception for black people being beautiful has to be a fairer skinned black woman. Because, like, you got to think, white people set the beauty standard because white people run the beauty industry. When you think about makeup and cosmetics and all of these things, that wasn't originally for y'all. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Saying that they set the beauty standard doesn't make it accurate, but what I'm saying is that they have more of the advertising power and the power to put what's beautiful out there. It's just like even when you were little, when you had baby dolls, did they have any black Barbies?
No, not really.
Did they? Most of the baby dolls in the store are white dolls. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And if they've done studies with children to where they hand a child a black doll and a white doll, and they say which one is the ugly one. You feel what I'm saying? And they usually point to the darker one. You feel me? It's because the beauty standard is like programmed. So a lot of men adopt that too, to where like if you hear a person say they like something enough, like this is what's cool, just like the way we dress. You feel me? That shit is always picked up from something else to where we seen somebody else. We seen enough people say this shit was fly to where that's what we gonna do too. That's why we had on fucking 3X t-shirts and shorts that was too big.
Facts.
You feel me?
I'm going back to that too, by the
Go
way.
ahead.
But okay, yes, white people do run a lot of industries. They're the majority, right? But black women do have a heavy influence on. I think they're the most copied people in the fucking world.
I give you that.
Right, but there is something to the ground level of it, and I will admit, as a black man, we have championed red women. When you watch the videos, it's the light skinned girl. When you hear the nigga about the pretty red and the yellow bone and we have championed lighter skinned women. And that has nothing to do with white people.
It does, and I'm gonna tell you why it does. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why it does. It's because when you think about beauty in general, right? We've been programmed to fucking not like ourselves and not love ourselves in general. You feel me? So anything opposite of us is usually like good in a sense. Just like and we usually fetishize. We usually make a fetish out of the things that are rare to us. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you've never been with a white woman, you feel me? And you've been with black women all of your lives, usually a white woman is going to be your fetish. You feel me? And a lot of things that are denied to you over time are the things that you kind of desire. But it's just we've been taught to not like ourselves, bro. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I speak from the pro world?
Right.
Sure.
They don't even teach black hair in books still. I teach this every day. It's not in there. When women first got out of slavery, the darker you were, generally your hair was a little coilier, kinkier. So you were required by law to cover it. This is why I hate when people say we shouldn't wear bonnets. Well, first of all, we were required to for so long. If you had hair like mine, you didn't have to. That is a lighter person with a different texture. That's why when you said I had good hair, I was extremely offended because as a mixed girl...
Since you have nice hair. Oh my God.
No, because I don't believe that's a thing. Black hair is kinky hair is the only thing that defies gravity. It is magical within itself. My hair...
Magical. I just said your hair's nice.
No, but when I'm not saying...
Your hair's nice hair. Okay, I'm just saying me specifically.
What I'm saying is in the black community... Good hair is like he said. When we hate ourselves so much, you'll hear people say,
I didn't say you had
"They
good
got
hair,
the good hair, they got the nice hair, they got the better hair." Right.
So the question is, what's not good hair?
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So
the opposite of me, which is sometimes going to be her, which is fucked up in itself.
Right.
And it's us hating ourselves, saying it to say, well, this baby, she brown, but she got good hair. What the fuck does that even mean?
Right.
All hair is good. You just don't do it well. You just don't manage it properly. You just don't know how to attain the moisture and porosity levels. So it could be good if you knew what the fuck you were doing. Don't say that shit. And this is from a person that is considered good hair. I hate that. I don't play that shit in my salon. Nappy ain't coming in that bitch. I hate when I hear women tell their daughter, well, this one girl hair is nappy. You're fucking her mind up for life.
And I
this
fuck with what
shit
you're
is
saying.
deep.
But also, learn how to take a fucking compliment, too. Nobody said I didn't say you had
I
good
didn't
hair.
mean from you specifically. Yeah. I mean in general, in our community, it's what separates dark-skinned and light-skinned girls.
Right.
She thinks that because I have better hair, guys will treat me a little better because that's how they champion it. When they treat me like shit, too, if they want to, if they feel like it.
Right.
Either way, I was going to get treated like that if they were in that mindset, is what we're saying. But in our community, like how Big P said, she feel like all light-skinned girls look like red-nosed pigs.
Exactly.
Right. Because
I was just going to say, there's a
there is
dynamic.
a stipulation that dark skin. When we was little, we used to say dumbass shit like African booty scratcher.
But
what the fuck does that mean? That's some shit we heard that we was taught.
There's a beef between dark skinned and light skinned women.
There is, and that's what I'm saying. And it accentuates it by saying things like, you have good hair. Because what the fuck is bad hair? The only bad hair is if you bleach that shit till it's, which could be my bleached ass hair. I could technically have bad hair if I fucked up my curl pattern.
But colorism is a thing in our culture, period.
It is, but it includes hair, skin, eye color, body stature.
But everything, emotion. If a man is emotional, how is he acting? If a man is crying or emotional, how is he acting? He's
like
acting what?
Like
not like a. He's acting light skinned. If a man is emotional or sensitive, you acting
right.
light
I agree on y'all side too. You deal with it too.
There's colorism
like
in
if
our.
a guy takes a picture, it's like, oh, he doing light skin shit.
Right,
but that's what I'm saying. It separates us all with all of these adjectives that should not be put in front of things that we have no choice in picking.
And the only way to fix that at the end of the day is for us to take up for each other at the end of the day, and not necessarily us take up for each other, but us take up for them and them take up for us, in a sense to where if I crack a light skinned joke, a woman has to be able to say, hey, we ain't rocking like that. Or you say you got nice hair or good hair, somebody got to step in and say, hey, bro, because that's almost equivalent to saying you smart for a black dude to her. Because at the end of the day, if she has good hair or nice hair, what's not nice hair?
No, I agree.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like we have to stop each other because that's what we don't do. It's the same thing I talk about all the time in the white community. Only way racism will ever stop with white people is if white people start checking white people.
Right.
We can check them all day long. They don't give a fuck. Right. But when they start checking each other, that's how the gay community got it across, is because it was a thing that was like we be playing ball or we do something and we be like, well, that shit gay as hell. And somebody would come in and say, hey, bro, that's not okay to say. And now everybody's on your ass about it. You're not going to say it again. But if it's 9 of us against 1 and somebody say, hey, don't say that, we're going to say, man, get your ass out of here. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that when it becomes a thing that where we consistently check each other on certain things, the behavior will change because it's not accepted in our community. But that's something that we struggle doing because black people don't know how to fucking stick together on that.
But then what do we do about preferences? As a darker skinned woman, do you have a preference of the color man you date?
No.
Not that you won't date any color, but is there a preference? Like
no.
So if you meet a man and let's say he does date you, right? But you find out that his preference is lighter skin, like that's his just normal bag. Do you feel some kind of way about that?
No, just keep that shit to yourself. Don't say nothing to me about it. If that's who you dated prior to me.
Right. But I gotta disagree with that. I feel like we have to be able to communicate and hear the things that we don't want to hear and still be okay with it. That's equivalent to saying that you don't do something right in bed and then he can't tell you because, you feel me? It's just like, bro, we got to be able to communicate with each other. Like, it's okay for you to have a preference and it's okay for you to express that. And you can express that without degrading or dissing somebody. You feel me? Like, but what's funny is that if he say he like light-skinned women, immediately dark-skinned women are offended. That's nothing to be offended by. That's his fucking preference.
Right.
He ain't say dark-skinned women wasn't shit.
Right.
He just said he liked light-skinned women. So we have to be able to express our preferences without people being offended. I should be able to tell my girl if she got a little booty, like, boy, I usually like them thick, but I love you. I fuck with you. You feel me? Like, I should be able to tell you that and you not be offended. You feel me? Because you might be able to bounce back and say, hey, I like bigger dicks, but I deal with yours.
That's gonna hurt some feelings.
But you got to be able to take it. If you're gonna dish it, you got to be able to take it, bro. That's what open dialogue is, bro. Is like the thing about it. When people talk about having open dialogue and conversations, they think everything is supposed to be comfortable. No, when we talk about open dialogue and conversation, we're addressing the parts that are uncomfortable. Because it's easy to talk about the comfortable shit. We got to be able to say what the fuck we want to say and be okay with that. You feel what I'm saying? You and I have uncomfortable conversations all the fucking time, and we argue about shit all the time.
Yeah.
But it's just like 15 minutes later, that shit over, bro.
Well, relationships don't typically work like that. If a girl tell you I'm usually used to bigger dicks, that's boy. Woo.
But that's your ego.
We got to sleep that one off.
That's your ego, bro. Once you remove your ego from shit, bro, it's cool. Because what's funny though is that I've listened to niggas crack jokes about having an average dick and how it's not that big. You feel what I'm saying? And it's almost like, bro, when you remove your ego, bro, jokes don't really, shit don't hit the same.
But when your woman tell it, it's a different.
Yeah,
story,
bro. But
that's thing different.
Listen, bro, I got partners who have those. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, I've had a girlfriend literally tell me that I was the third biggest dick she had, and that fucked me up though.
Yeah, but that's your
I
ego.
at least wanted to be top 2. God damn.
Yeah, but that's
I assume you might have had one nigga bigger than me.
Yeah, but that's your ego. And the thing about it, once you realize
You
that,
only fuck 4 niggas.
but once you realize, but once a man
She
realizes,
just had good luck. Don't laugh at me. I'm straight now. Don't
yeah, but most of the time though, once a man realizes anyway that if a woman tell you the top anything, she probably lying to you for your ego purposes.
Today, do you have a color preference? Get out your phone. Do you have a color preference?
Just black.
So so if I dig through your
None of them have been the same. My ex was mixed, but he's light skinned black. You know, he like Drake color.
right.
The one before that, brown, really brown, dreads. One before that, middle color, dreads. Like I like darker or light. Don't matter as long as they black.
Do you care that white men are offended that they aren't your preference?
No, I think, but I also me and my sister just had this talk this weekend, and she prefers white men, and I prefer black men, and so
You told them half white though, right?
So we was trying to figure out like what is it that makes so she was just like, what is it about white men that you can? Because there's a few white boys I went to high school with, they absolutely adore the ground I walk on. Anything I say or do, they love. But I can't make myself see them like that. Like it's not. I
can see you with a white man,
but I can't.
White man might be good for you.
I can't make. I don't know how to explain it.
But there are black men who feel that way about darker skinned women.
Right.
And what I'm saying is that I'm glad you said that. It's fair.
Yeah.
Like you can't control what the fuck you like. I'm pro black than a motherfucker, right? But if I were only attracted to light skinned women, they only did it for me. You can't be fucking mad at me for that.
But you've never seen a white man that you found attractive?
No.
Never seen a white man.
I like Vince Vaughn, but I think it's because he's funny. I don't per se. I don't know if he approached me, would I laugh and be like, tell me some jokes,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? It's something about I don't know. It's
What did she say?
I think that.
Well, we came to the conclusion that maybe because of my childhood trauma, it was a white man.
Right.
And that might be why I just can't like.
But why is that the reverse for your sister? Why does she not?
She feels like
into
her
black?
childhood trauma was a black man. It's the opposite.
You ever dated a white boy?
Have I ever dated a white boy? Yes.
I can see you with a white man too, though. Honestly, though, I think was he more of an urban white man or was he a surfer boy white man?
He was a surfer boy.
And I like surfing, but I don't know.
What a white boy gonna do with them cheeks, man?
Spread them until it split. That's what it did. They started that shit. You had to put some Vaseline back there.
Oh my God!
That white boy back there. He wasn't hitting that.
He
though.
back there with malice.
He back there with anger.
Palace.
Oh, man. You don't know why he angry back there. Just something ain't right.
God.
No, he wasn't hitting them, but he was cutting up back there.
But I mean, all the dudes that go for my sister, she's thick. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the thing about y'all,
they always be like pilots and shit that you would never expect, and they actually will be like, "I love your body."
But it's exotic. They do all that shit up, but they don't got the equipment. Tell her, come on.
But what's wild though is that it's like people would look at your sister like, I can't believe you fuck with white dudes, and you like mixed, you half white, like it's you can.
But she got all the black features though.
Yeah,
she
she does.
Clearly black lips,
right,
black bars.
But she was raised more white though too.
But you're still mixed though.
Yeah.
So for her, it makes more sense.
Yeah, the motherfucker still be hot at you for fucking with a white dude, and you like half white. That's wild.
But give me what was your experience with this? Was it a good experience? Was it different? Was it awkward?
It was a good experience. It definitely was different. Like you said, he wasn't all the way hitting, but I mean, I say size wise, he's not. Right. He was not like a black man, but he knew what he was doing, so that kind of made up for it. But
he ate that turkey to death though.
They don't care what get on their face.
They like to be smothered, like sit on my face. They can't breathe and they shit like that.
Whole head in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he ate pussy with a straw hanging out so he could breathe.
Snorkel did it.
Hey, but check this out. I have matured enough to where y'all heard me come on here all the time and talk stories about my ex that I've had the 7-year relationship, and it was all bad, right? Bunch of bad experience. We had a lot of love, don't get me wrong, some good moments, but there was a lot of anger and animosity when it was over. Well, I recently been in contact with her, and the dopest thing ever that we've been able to talk like friends. You feel me? We talked about a bunch of past shit that happened, and it was very fucking mature, and it was dope that we could be in that space. You know what I'm saying? Like really dope. Because if you know me, I got my ass kicked in that relationship. I'm a Scorpio, if that means anything.
She watched the podcast.
No, she didn't watch it, but
Okay.
I just sent her some shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wonder if y'all gonna be friends after she go back and get some of these stories.
And that's fine, but I didn't lie in any other podcast. Everything
Right.
I said, she welcome to come on here and sit down, but I imagine she won't because I told the exact truth about the podcast, about our situations. But anyway, it's dope, cool. We both mature, but we had a conversation that we was talking about. She got this African friend, right? And she was talking about like African heritage and shit like that. And I was like, well, hey, I can't relate. I'm not African. And she was like, what do you mean? Your roots go back there? I said, no, my roots don't go back. I'm American, right? So before I get into what I said, I want to ask each one of you, do you identify with Africa or African culture on any level or completely or whatever? How do you feel about, do you feel any relation to them, any connection to African culture? What is your...
Okay, I have two things.
Go ahead.
My dad's mom's Jamaican, so she does not prefer you to say African American, black, none of that. She's very distinctive in like, I'm Jamaican. However, my daddy ain't never been born in America. He's like, I'm black. I ain't never been to Jamaica. Da 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 da. He says that, right? I also went to FAM for some time, and in science programs, generally the races are African, Asian, Indian. That's about it. It's, sprinkled in is some normal, American black people. I found out real quick, I am not African. I am not African American when it comes to them. The Nigerians don't even want to partner up with a regular black girl. They think you slow, you stupid, you don't get this shit, you don't understand anything that we going through, that you are not African. You ain't been to Africa, you don't understand it's a continent, it's not even a country for you to claim it as a whole. So I just identify as black. I also feel like the reason I do like to speak so colloquially in black slang is because having a person who's from an island, and I know that patois is the exact same thing as Ebonics. I feel like when you're from another country, you get a pass to be who you are. And in America, we don't have a said culture, but our culture is literally the shit we do. Our colloquialisms, the way we talk, Florida slang, the way our rap, our music, all of this shit is all we have. So I prefer to say I'm black because I don't know much about Africa other than what I've learned through not gaining knowledge of geography and history and heritage. I can't really... spiritually wise, I learn a lot, but still, until I go to Nigeria, I don't feel like I felt what I'm supposed to feel to just say like, oh yeah, I know exactly where I'm from. I know I've done my background and see the percentages, 47 Nigerian. That doesn't necessarily mean I feel it. I don't know the culture. You know what I'm saying? Eat a little food here and there, but what else can I say to claim when they have a whole understanding of who they are down to the socks? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's a kind of like almost a whitewashing, saying I'm African American when I ain't never been to fucking Africa or none of that shit.
Yeah, I believe that ethnicity is not your color. It's like your culture. Mm-hmm. Like African is not an ethnicity; it's a culture.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? European is not an ethnicity; it's a culture. You feel me? So it's just like you can be African, you can be born in Africa, and I ship your ass over here. You feel me? And you raised over here. You feel what I'm saying? Like you feel me? So it's just like I think because when you go to roots, like if we're going to be like honest, we're all from the same place. If you're gonna dig deep enough in the roots, you feel what I'm saying? We all Africans. If that's the fucking case,
right?
You feel what I'm saying? So I just think it's a culture, and none of us are of that culture. We don't understand that culture. We don't identify with that culture, and our roots may go back to that. But at the end of the day, bro, like we're a little bit of every fucking thing, for real, for real.
But how much do you specifically identify with your quote-unquote African roots?
In order to identify with them, you have to be familiar with them, though, right? And very few of us are familiar with them. Because it's like you... Even if you trace back, a lot of the shit that you could reach for is no longer in existence. If you want to like reach for your ancestors, and none of that exists anymore. All you got is your motherfucking mama from Truman Arms and your daddy from wherever the fuck he from. You feel me? And most of us don't even know past our fucking grandparents. We don't even know our great grandparents or our great great grandparents. So it's just like our lineage is so lost that it's just like you kind of are where you are, motherfucker. Like we don't know where you came from. The GPS just turned on and you right here, motherfucker. We don't know where you came from. You feel me? So yes, we may be African in our roots, like go back, but culturally we're fucking American, and that's what we are. And That's why they don't fuck with us, and that's why they don't claim us. You feel me? And that's why they don't think we're the same. If you go over there right now, motherfucker, you're an American. You're not an African. We don't give a fuck how black you are. You feel me? You're an American, and that's just what that is.
And we built this country. We really should be like, this our shit.
And at the end of the day, bro, we don't even fucking know if we came from Africa. We don't know if
Some
we
of us
originated here. Some of us may have originated here. We don't
already
know
Moors.
that far. We don't know that far back. You feel me? It's just like a lot of the history is lost, bro. So trying to dig back and trying to figure out where you were from and what you were and all that extra shit, bro, you're gonna get lost. You're gonna get lost in the sauce. So if anything, you need to be focusing on building a new culture right here where you at.
Yeah,
you feel me? And advancing from here, because what you do know is right now, and you do know, you feel me, from the lifetimes that you're familiar with, you do know those, and you can build from here and create whatever the fuck culture you want to create versus trying to be something that somebody told you are. You feel me? But that's our issue now, is that's why we so fucked up, because we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to cling on to, and we're not trying to create anything else. We just everybody's grabbing on to different shit. That's why all of our ideas and the way we function are so different, because we all grabbing for different shit. You got some black women that only fuck with white people, and you got some black women that only fuck with black people, and it's just like we reaching at all these different things, bro. We spread out, and it's just like when we need to be fucking trying to figure out what we can create right here.
Tell your sister I eat cottage cheese if that helped. Mia, do you have any connection to Africa or African roots? How do you feel?
Just like everybody else said, I mean, all I could do is claim black. I can't claim something I know nothing about. My grandmother was Indian. I'm partially or have a percentage Indian. Like, I can't claim that because I don't know anything about it. I don't know exactly where we're from. So I'm at the end of the day, I'm black. That's all I know. That's all I've been around. That's all I've been taught. That's all my mom, taught me. So I'm not gonna go out and say, oh, I'm this, and that, and the third. And people like, oh, you look like this, you Indian. Like, I know nothing about that. At the end of the day, I'm black. And that's all I know.
It's a hotel nigga losing his mind somewhere right now watching this podcast.
Oh, it's a who?
These
A hotel?
niggas. I said,
What kind of nigga?
A hotel?
What's a hotel?
Ooh.
one of them pro-African,
Yeah,
pro-black,
Egyptian Canadian.
one of them.
y'all
Yeah.
Like,
No,
like
a
woke-
Dr.
a woke
You,
nigga.
Oh, y'all
what's his
should
name?
know.
Dr. Yeah,
Dr.
Dr. Umar.
Yeah,
He
I'll
watching
say
this
that.
shit right
That's
now,
hotel.
pulling
That's
his
hotel.
Yeah, he's stomping on his head right now.
So
These niggas.
So when y'all hear African American, it don't.
I think it's
No, bro, we
odd.
put it-
I
yeah,
just
bro.
say black.
Yeah, that's just
But when you see a lot of things, it'll say a lot of like paperwork and stuff like that has kind of gotten away from saying African American. Like, it'll say black, it'll say Hispanic, it'll say
No, I say-
Caucasian,
you know.
Would say black non-Hispanic.
non-Hispanic.
White
That's what it is.
non-Hispanic.
Yeah.
You know why they hit y'all with that African American shit though? It's really to strip you of like your
American.
rights. The shit that American. To strip you of what you fucking do here. It's almost like, nigga, you ain't kind of. That's why they tell you when they get mad at you, take your ass
Go
back
back
to
to
Africa.
Africa.
Bitch, I ain't never been.
Why would I go
And you ain't
somewhere?
never been. You ain't never been where you came from. We both was born right here, motherfucker. Sacred Heart. Bitch, you feel me? You feel me? So
Man, that's
I'm
fucked up.
due and old the same thing you fucking do and old. But when you put the African American on there, that kind of separates me from you, and it disassociates me from what's due for me here. You feel me? Like, this my shit too.
Right.
That's like me caught the Anxiety Issues podcast, and I give you a subtitle. You feel me? I'm just like he a part of this shit, but he ain't. You feel me? We ain't co-host together. He just.
Like I said, we built this
Yeah.
country. We built it.
And this
They
is
didn't even know how to grow rice without us.
and this is what I'm glad y'all said that, because I mean I could tell that she was kind of she's done a lot of traveling, and I think she's connected more with her black roots and things like that though. So and we had a great conversation. She didn't like, normally she would get offended and stay on that, but we moved on. But that's my whole point though. It's no offense to anybody from Africa. I'm just not African. You understand what I'm saying? I am American. Not. I don't want to say I'm not black. My people built this shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? The way shit functions right now, it does not function without black people. You get what I'm saying? White people moved here from Europe. They don't claim European. They say they're American.
Right.
Okay, cool. So how are the people who did the most work not American? Every privilege that you enjoy in this country, white, black, Asian, anybody that moves here and enjoys the banking systems, the highways, the roads, anything, it would not exist without black people. My roots are from here. And I think it's an insult to the people who died all of those years to say that you're from somewhere else.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If I worked and I built it, let's say I built a house with my bare hands, and then y'all came and took it from me, and then you try to tell me that, you know, it doesn't belong to me, I would be offended. I built this with my bare fucking hands.
Right.
Literally what is happening to downtown Pensacola. They are stealing the tan yard. Single-handedly taking it and now trying to call it historical after they told us it was the ghetto.
The gentrification.
They took my great grandma's house from Alfred Alcades when they turned it into Martin Luther King.
Y'all ain't get no money for it?
Oh, $30,000 because they said that it was it wasn't
that's
nothing
on
wrong.
y'all.
Now there's $1 million condos.
You gotta sit on that.
I mean, it wasn't me.
Yeah, somebody
And
took that 30 and skated.
and what my only issue with black people complaining about gentrification is that, bro, we need to be gentrifying and fixing our own shit, bro. And it's just like we get angry, and I do understand that a lot of resources aren't available for us, and a lot we set up in a position where we can't do a lot of things. But for the people who are in position and the people who can do a lot of things, you feel what I'm saying? Right. They complaining with the motherfuckers who can't do nothing. When at the end of the day, bro, if you got buying power, you should be buying this shit and fixing it up. You feel me? It's like we
don't want it. When black people get some money, we want white shit.
Right. We in our shit, letting our shit be fucked up. Like you go down like by the Blue Dot, right? Right. These folks have made so much money in that restaurant. You feel me? That shit still looks the same way it did way back in probably like the 70s, right?
Right.
White people come in, take their money and fix up the area. We pissed.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if they still rent that building.
You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is like, bro,
all the money you made in there.
Right.
Never thought about it.
Right. So it's
that 30,000 for your grandma house. You know how many niggas got 30,000?
Right.
But I want to go buy some white folk shit with it.
Right. So it's just like, bro, we got to start fixing our own shit and start gentrifying our own shit, bro, instead of letting them come in and take over. It's like we sit and watch. It's like sitting and watching your car in the yard catch rust, and somebody come buy it, fix it, clean the rust up, paint it, put some rims on it, and you see them, and you mad that it's fixed up.
Happens all the time.
It's like, bitch, you sold it to me, and you didn't value it. You didn't care for it. And now that I care for it, everybody complaining. And that's like black people, we got to stop. We are the biggest fucking complainers on the planet, bro. You feel me? And at some point, you have to fix something. You can't keep complaining because you were in a fucked up position.
The biggest
you got to
complainer?
change your position.
Yeah, ain't no other group that complain more.
I'm just right. But the thing about
I'm just teasing.
But that group complains, but that group also takes action.
Yeah, okay.
That's the difference.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you feel me? That group is complaining while working.
Right.
And that's why I always give them that credit. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm never mad at a motherfucker for fighting for what's right for them. You feel me? I'm not angry at that. But it's just like, bro, we complain and we don't. There's no action behind it. We complain and sit still.
That's a fact. No, we in here late tonight. It's a Saturday night, so people got places to go and things to do. But I'll attack the main topic real quick so we can get on it.
Rolling, man. We're rolling.
I do want to say this in between. This has nothing to do with nothing. I just have random thoughts in my head. If your nigga dies, you can't fuck me next. I don't know. That don't mean nothing to nobody. If your man dies, I cannot be the next nigga to fuck you. Somebody has to be alive to fuck you before I fuck. Does that make any sense?
Break it down.
What, like in between? Before I gotta get somebody else.
If you date a dude and he passed away, I cannot be next.
Okay. You gotta have somebody in between.
It's gotta be a live nigga to steal.
Okay.
Trying to say you gotta get the juju off the pussy?
Yeah, I feel like it's something in there that possibly took that nigga out, and I just gotta make sure before I go.
Or you might just be janky here.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
There's some janky pussies out there. I seen somebody that every man they fuck with died somehow.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Somebody got to go before me.
I know somebody like that, bro. Every dude they fuck with died. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
So I know what I be saying sound crazy, but that's real shit. No,
it's a lot of girls out here that do spells and binds.
I got to know that it ain't some death potion in that pussy before I go in that motherfucker. So if you mess with me and you tell me that story that your last nigga died, I just want you to know I'm gonna drop you back off at the house and let you deal with that. Has nothing to do with nothing. Now, so I made a post on Facebook that's going rather viral, and I've got I'm gonna read y'all the post. Okay. Apparently, my brother say I'm missing some things. Tania wanted to chime in from women. You can let me know how you feel. I think you might have seen the post. I don't know if you have, but I will read it for everybody. Pull this motherfucker up. I said, there's no such thing as an alpha female. You are just poorly raised, hard to deal with, always the victim, can't work with others, have horrible life concepts, usually single or with a man whom you make miserable. Female is enough. Female is strong. Female is beautiful. Female is nurturing, loving, and the giver of life. You added all that alpha shit because you are a narcissist, and most people don't like you once they get to know you. React to what I said.
I think when you speak, bro, you just like me a lot of the times. I think when you speak, you have a lot of truth to what you're saying, but you are horrible at giving enough context to what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying? So, and you have a bad habit of generalizing things and making things all when you always say that people don't have the ability to discern that all doesn't mean all. You feel what I'm saying? So when you say there's no such thing as an alpha female, and then you start, if you would have skipped the part where you said that you're poorly raised and all of this shit and all of that, you might have been on to something. You feel me? But what it is just like, that's not the situation for every female. So you're gonna have a bunch of women give you pushback on that because a lot of those things don't apply to them. You feel me?
You could have been one of those things. You're just one, or you're poorly raised, or this, or that,
or you could, or it could be none of those things, and it could be something else. My point is that when you
add that to the list.
Yeah, but my thing is when you make a generalization like that, you're gonna always have an issue. That's just like saying all black people like chicken. Like 98% of them motherfuckers might, but the 2% that don't, you're gonna have a problem with. You feel what I'm saying? So it's anything we talk about, bro, and especially when you're talking about women, you already know context is gonna be important, and you're gonna have to break shit down for them and give them a because I found myself breaking your post down to other people, telling them what you meant. You feel me? Because they couldn't discern what you meant.
But like you do when you talk about the gays, I meant exactly what I meant. Don't break it. I meant exactly what that said. That there was nothing. There was no other lines to read in between. Alpha female does not exist. I don't. There is nothing that I missed there for what I was trying to say.
Right. Yeah, but you said more than that, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? You said more than that.
Yeah, but I.
You meant that part. But what I'm saying is that there's other parts, bro, that if we broke down and start debating it, you're going to explain what you mean.
Okay.
And it's not going to be exactly what you said. You feel what I'm saying? Because right now, if I say, hold on. Right now, if I say, read the part where you said you're either.
I said you're poorly raised.
Okay.
Hard to deal with. Always the victim. Can't work with others. Have horrible life concepts or making a man miserable.
Okay, so what if there's a girl who was raised extremely well? Parents had money. They also nurtured her.
So she has horrible life concepts.
Wait. What if she also has great life concepts? Doesn't make niggas miserable, but still believes she's an alpha female.
If she's an alpha female, she makes niggas miserable.
But how can you say, like, how can you tell me what I am? Like, if I consider myself an alpha female, like, that's your opinion to say that I'm not.
Okay.
If I want to say that I am, I can say that I am.
I got to answer. I have to answer what she said. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you something, too.
Okay.
But what I was going to say is this, right? When you broke down, and this is what I agree with, when you say that woman is enough, right? Because woman has, like, when you say woman already means strong. Woman already means all of these things, right?
Right.
So why is there such thing as an alpha male? Is it male just enough?
Right. A male is strong. He's
because male should be enough too then, right?
So which one do you want me to answer first?
You can answer hers first.
Okay, cool. To what you said, cool. You can identify with whatever you like. I always say this on here. I do not care what people identify as. So I wasn't telling you if you call yourself an alpha female, you don't have to read my post and be like, well, I guess I'm not.
Right.
You can call yourself whatever you want to. I'm just letting you know it's bullshit. You understand? Being an alpha female is like being an ostrich. Who the fuck wants to be an ostrich, right? Who wants to be a bird that can't fly? That's dumb as fuck. If I died and God said, what do you want to come back as? And I said a bird, and he made me an ostrich, I'd be like, oh nigga, you on some bullshit. You made me a bird, and I can't do the one thing that birds can do.
He made you a chicken.
Yeah. Like, God, that's some fuck shit. Like, you know what I mean? I want to fly when I come back. Nigga made me an ostrich, right?
I want to be an eagle.
Yeah.
So then if you call yourself an alpha male, that's bullshit.
Hold on. I'm because he asked that. Okay, cool.
And I just
so what I'm saying is there's woman is literally the greatest thing you can be. Woman, period. You understand?
Yeah.
I think
define woman for them.
Cool. When I'm defining the role that you play for men. I'm not telling a woman what she is to be a woman, right?
Go ahead.
You are literally the best thing in the world. Do you understand me?
Yes.
There is like literally, what is a club without a woman?
Name the qualities though.
I'm about to get into it though. There's not like if I got a nice car, what is it if a woman can't see it? If I got money, everything I work for, a nice house, what is it if a woman can't see it or share it? You get what I'm saying? What's a good dinner if a woman can't eat it with me? There is nothing that is good without a woman. You are the most powerful thing in the world. So when you add these other asterisks onto it, it just takes away from what you already consist of. Oh, hold on, let me. You can respond.
I just put my ticket in.
Now go ahead.
Oh, okay, cool. I got you.
Like,
I like that though. Cool. So you got a ticket, right? Cool. So what I'm saying is when you add these things, right, like alpha, you are literally taking something away because we already said if you say good hair, what does that insinuate?
Mm-hmm. Bad to someone else.
So if you say I'm alpha, alpha means dominant first. What does that insinuate that there also is? You cannot be an alpha without it being a lesser woman.
Right.
So even by putting yourself on that pedestal, if you identify, then you're taking away. We can't have all of y'all can't be alphas. Then ain't no alpha. Then what I'm saying is definitely correct, right? So by you saying that, it's lessening what a woman is, right? So that's why
I didn't disagree with you. I just disagree with the context, but I agree with you.
So now when I say there's alpha is meant for, you like literal definitions, right? Alpha is a position. It's first or dominant. That's literally the definition, right? It stands for the first letter or the dominant, whatever, right? So alpha is okay in competition. If you're at work and you're saying I'm the alpha female at work, I still don't like the use, but I get it. If you're a basketball player or a boxer or a fighter, you want to be the alpha, still don't like it, but I get it. You're in a sport where competition is necessary, so you have to view yourself as a position. I am number one at what I do. You get what I'm saying? But if you bring that concept into life, you already fucking up.
Right.
My experience with you as a woman, if you coming into it and you an alpha female, what the fuck is that for? I don't want to deal with that. What the fuck is that for me?
Yeah.
All of those concepts that make you an alpha has no purpose in a man's life for a relationship or a friendship. And when I hear women use this, these ain't women with great jobs calling themselves no alpha female. These ain't bitches that's in no sporting event. These are average, everyday women walking around, I'm an alpha female. This is why y'all can't deal with me. No, bitch, I can't deal with you because you poorly raised, poorly life concept. So this is what I'm saying. Alpha male, dominant is a physical thing. You get what I'm saying? I might be an alpha to some other niggas. It's some physical shit. I'm talking man-to-man type shit. When I get in my relationship, I'm supposed to be.
You are.
I'm supposed to be one.
But
supposed to be.
But see, this is what I was going to say is that I think the term, this is why I agree with you, is that the term is not necessary for a woman when dealing with a man.
Right.
But I also feel like the term alpha male is not necessary when dealing with a woman.
Right. It's not necessary.
Right. Hold on.
But it's not necessarily in dominant. But it also means first. You put a ticket in. I didn't forget.
Yeah.
But it also means in first.
Right.
So if I'm saying I'm the alpha in my relationship, that's correct.
Hold on. It's not. And I'm gonna tell you why not. Because
you're not the lead. Or you're not the.
You are. But man.
But you're not.
But that's already just like strong is already embedded in woman, right? Yeah. Alpha is already embedded in. Hold on. Alpha is already embedded in man when dealing with a woman. Hold on. Just by nature, right? A man and a woman together, right?
Yep.
Naturally, a man is the leader.
Yep.
So you're naturally already alpha. What I'm telling you is this. I agree with everything you're saying, but what I'm saying is this. Right. If you and I and your boy are competing for something, right? There is an alpha male.
Yes.
And if women are competing for something, there can be an alpha female. But hold on. Right.
No.
Right. But what I'm saying,
in competition.
and I agree with that. But what I'm saying is that when we come, like when me and you, and let's say for instance, you and your boy have a battle to the death, right? The alpha male wins, right?
Yes, that's
okay, cool.
Competition.
These women have a battle to the death, right?
That's
the
a competition.
Female, right, okay. So now when we come together, it's just man and woman. Yes.
No, it's not.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Explain.
Okay, listen. And you next.
Go ahead.
I know you guys are ticketed. I feel so. No, you go ahead. I'll let you.
Go ahead.
I feel that.
So what I was gonna say was, when we say alpha female, we mean it in reference to other females. If there was 10 bitches,
to the microphone.
if there was 10 people right now in here, like he said, and it was to the duel, somebody is going to be the one to get us out of here. One woman is gonna say, all right, bitches, y'all want to sit here and act like ain't shit going on? I'm finna get us the fuck up out of here. That is the alpha energy. Wait. Now, that means somebody in there is a beta, and they are, and we need those. However, when I'm with a man, I'm in the presence of a man, I'm going to cower, because ain't nothing more alpha than a man. And I can't compare myself to him and say, I'm not done. I can't compare myself to him and say, I'm an alpha when I'm with him, when I know this nigga is this nigga. I can't do that.
The title dissolves. When
It
man
goes
and woman
away.
together, the
It
title
goes
dissolves.
away
And
because
boy-
you become one.
and boy,
There's
if
no
the world-
alpha and beta in a relationship when it is with heterosexual people.
And if the world was all so simple, but you know damn well that that's not how it goes. If
There's
a person,
delusion women in everything
person-
in life.
if a
And there
person
are
I-
delusional
if a
women
person
who
I-
think they are alpha, and they're
Yes.
generally beta because I would make them
And-
bitches sit down by my presence
Man,
in the
please.
room.
Man, please.
Don't play with me.
Man,
You can play with
please.
me in a lot of aspects, but these people in
Man,
town don't fucking play with me like that.
Man, please. Listen to what I'm saying.
Somebody said, "Boy, shut
Right.
up."
No, they didn't. They ain't say that shit to my face
Man,
though.
listen.
That's what they didn't do.
Go ahead,
and they
man.
won't. Because I have alpha energy when I'm around other
we
women.
all know that if you consider yourself a dominant, the hardest thing to do is cut that switch off.
No, it's not. When you're around a real man, that shit go off
man,
immediately.
you always keep hollering real man, real man, real man.
Because half these niggas ain't real. These motherfuckers is gay or down low.
How about this? Yeah, I'm not gonna get into a screaming match with you like I did on the last one. At the end of the day, y'all keep saying that about the
I wasn't
niggas
doing
you choose. So if you choose to fuck with them, it's some alpha
don't.
about the nigga, or you just
I don't
horrible
have
at
those
choosing. So if alpha female means horrible at choosing men, then it's a lot of alphas. So at the end of the day, this is what I'm telling you. If you could always, when you got women who go to work in dominating industries, it's hard for them to come home and take a lesser role. When you got a woman who makes more money, you keep saying you, but that's not true for most women. That is a lie. So maybe you're talking about yourself individually, which I still consider cap, but every man can tell you if a woman makes more money than them or there's a rich woman, it is a known fact that it is hard for them to have a relationship with somebody who makes lesser than them.
But
If
I
you're
know
dominant
women
at
are
work,
not.
Let him finish. Go
if
ahead.
you're
didn't
dominant
get
at work, you might be talking about you, but at the end of the day, I'm talking about factual level. If you're dominant here, I've been around women that call themselves alpha female, and they always trying to insert that shit any fucking where they can insert that shit. At the end of the day, if you can turn it off, you're not an alpha. If you enter into a situation and you drop the alpha title, you are not an alpha. An alpha does not turn that shit off. You can't be. If I said as a woman, list the things that you want in a relationship, that you would like to. I would like to feel. I would like to be provided for, or even if that's not one of the things, or I would like to feel protected. And no, well then you're not a fucking alpha. Alphas don't need protection. Some girl came on the comments and said, well, you're not considering that a lot of women consider this finna be wild. What I'm finna say, but fuck it, this is what I do. You're not considering that a lot of women get assaulted and a lot of women get raped. Alphas don't get assaulted and raped. That sounds wild as fuck, don't it? If a nigga beats me up, I'm an alpha. If a nigga beats me up, I didn't get assaulted. I just took an L. You understand what I'm saying? You alphas need to be out here protecting women from shit like that. You cannot be a woman and be an alpha. You need protection. I don't give a fuck what you say. It sounds sexist as fuck, but you don't. That's the part about it I don't like. You don't even like your role. I'm literally telling you, men should be out here protecting you from negativity like assault and rape, and it sounds like a diss.
No, it doesn't.
It does sound like that, because if you can do those, if those things can happen to you, you can't be an alpha. Alphas don't need protection. The alpha gorilla, the alpha lion, they don't need fucking protection.
What about the alpha lioness?
There is no fucking alpha lioness.
Yes, there
She's
is.
a lioness
No,
with the
she's
lionesses.
not. There's a leader of the lionesses who does the hunting.
If I'm a pimp and I got multiple hoes, yes, I got a bottom bitch, but she's still a what? A bitch. I'm not calling women bitches. I'm just saying in that scenario.
No, you call women bitches. Go ahead, though.
No, I did call women bitches. In that scenario, they consider bitches, like if I'm a pimp, I got hoes, right?
No.
So she's my bottom bitch is the term, but she's still one of the hoes. You're not the alpha hoe.
But
You're just one of the hoes. Hold on. And you're just the hoe with the biggest attitude.
Right, but the thing about it though, bro, like if
I'm an alpha, but when I get with you, I turn it off. Then you're not an alpha.
But listen to me. This is why I disagree with you at right here though, right? Is if you're a pimp, right? If I'm a pimp and I got a bunch of hoes, right? And then I have my bottom bitch, right? And she tells the other hoes what to do.
Yes.
She is the alpha amongst them.
No, she is not.
Listen, bro. Listen. Alpha means first.
It's an improperly used word.
What's the definition, bro?
It's first or dominant.
Okay,
And
hold
that's
on. Is it first or dominant male or just first or dominant?
That's it.
That's the term. It's just first or dominant.
Exactly. So hold on. If we're going to use words in their context, it doesn't say male, bro.
So you gonna tell me you the first second person.
Listen to me, bro.
I'm the first in the second row.
In my gender, I'm the first
Man,
motherfucker. That's what.
You-
In my gender.
you-
my gender.
You were assigned this role from an alpha.
Right, from an alpha male.
An alpha
and
cannot be-
I'm going
right.
to be the alpha female in
And-
charge of the other
No,
beta
it's-
females.
No, it's an improper term. That's
No,
why they
it
call
is
it.
not.
That's why they call it the bottom bitch.
It's only in reference to your same sex.
No, it's not.
That is what.
And-
That's
and
why
alpha-
it doesn't have
alpha-
gender in the
listen,
dictionary.
My only argument with you is this, bro, is that
I'm just talking about literally the word.
Right.
I always stick to literally the facts.
Literally
You
the word
cannot
doesn't
be
say
alpha.
gender.
I don't give.
That don't say that in the
It
dictionary.
says dominant. You cannot be dominant. Let's just say
What
it
Drake
was.
say? It don't say that in the Bible.
Let's just say it was 100 people on this level, right? Then it was 100 people on this level. I'm the alpha of the second level, bitch. You just number one on the second
no,
level.
y'all are all betas.
Yeah, but this
If it's the same gender.
The fuck?
This is why I disagree with you. This is the only place I disagree with you, bro. Is I just feel like, regardless of what you call yourself or what you refer to yourself as an individual woman or individual man, I just feel like when you say man, there are certain things that are tied to man without you having to add any extra titles to it or any extra prefixes or anything. And I feel like there are certain things that go with woman that you don't have to add nothing to. Like I don't have to say strong woman. I don't have to say loving woman. I don't have to say nurturing woman, because those are the things that a woman are. So I feel like the only time I have to say alpha male is if there's a group of men. But I feel like when there's a man and a woman together, man is alpha by default.
But we go into relationships as men, and men don't always act like men supposed to.
So this is my thing. That I will say that about men and women. So what I'm saying is that
hold on. The reverse.
Let me break
I
it down
agree.
for you. Let me break it down for you. What I'm saying is this, right? Just like every man ain't like every man isn't everything that a man should be.
Correct.
And every woman isn't everything that a woman should be, right? So if you were to go into a relationship with a woman that isn't everything that a woman should be, then she's not really considered a woman, and she's a girl. She's a fucking female.
But most of
she's a female, right? And then you have man and male is different, bro. You feel me? Like a man comes with certain shit. You feel me? Man, protection. Man, you feel me? Leader. But you have some men that aren't leaders and aren't protectors. You're a male, nigga. You ain't a man.
Right.
You feel me? So what I'm saying is like my son. When my son is 12, I don't call him a man.
I agree with
because he's
everything
not
you said.
capable of doing anything that a
agree
man
with
does.
everything
He's
you're
a
saying
male.
about men. I agree.
You feel me? So
1000%.
all I'm saying is that when we start saying man and woman, everything is already
But a woman-
put inside of those titles.
But male and female are different,
but
and they mean gender
You
specific.
just literally said the opposite. I feel like I'm hogging the mic and you want to say something. Go ahead.
No, I mean, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I feel like you want to jump on me. Go ahead. I like it.
No.
You good?
I mean, I completely agree with this side of the table.
That's fine.
So-
Yeah, but but my thing is I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. All I'm saying is that when you say the verbiage, right? What I'm saying is that alpha is not necessary at all when you're referring to man and woman together.
And I'm actually fine with that.
In their purest form.
Yeah.
Man and woman together in their purest form, you don't have to say alpha male, alpha woman, because alpha is already attached to man. Because in the right situation, a man is already leading. You feel me? A woman is already submitting to that leadership.
I agree.
You feel me? So that's what I'm saying.
But when you add that to the woman's role, it is unnecessary.
It's extremely. That's why I say I agree with you. There is no such thing as an alpha female in a situation involving a man at all.
Right.
Now, if y'all want to have your own little, like you say, your own competition amongst women, maybe there is.
And I said that's fine at work or in a sporting event. But
I agree with that 100%. That's why I say context.
But even in life, I heard women use these other hoes can't. Like, man, no, you just got
But
a
those
bad
are
attitude.
narcissists.
But see, that's why in the beginning of the conversation I said context, because that wasn't in your context. You didn't say it's okay in sport or competition in your post.
Yeah.
You just said there is no such thing as the
You
alpha
explained
period.
it later.
But I understand, like,
It's
but see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Is that
There's
that's why I say I
right.
agree with you, because I knew what you meant.
But,
But there was some parts of the context that was missing.
Being quiet. He didn't explain it the way that
I had
you
to break it
felt,
down and had to give
and
context.
you didn't either until later, and that's why my friend
Right.
Mia was like,
'Cause
"Well,
if I
now
would've-
that you say it like that,
Right, because if
she
I would
felt
have
she understood
left,
you."
be gay and be quiet, that's no different than shut up and dribble until I explain it.
But understand this
Yeah.
though, even amongst yourselves, I don't believe in alpha woman. I just want to be
You don't
clear.
have to, but that
I'm
doesn't-
fine
that
if
doesn't
you want to
exist.
use it, but it's still oxymoronic to me.
Absolutely,
that
like jumbo shrimp, like you said.
Yes.
Yeah, but
it's the biggest of the shrimp,
right,
But is it big?
right. As a shrimp, it is. You feel me?
Right.
So my thing
But
is like,
you get what I'm saying, though,
I get
but
what
a
you're saying.
shrimp is not big.
A shrimp is not big.
Right.
But my thing is this though,
So
right?
if you want to be the biggest of the littles, then fine.
Right.
That's all
But-
that is saying, and women are okay with that. But you
But
saying
no,
that it doesn't
okay.
exist is like you have
But
some,
that means it
some
doesn't
scale
exist.
of
That
Richter
just-
of
that
fact
just-
or not fact based
But
on
that
your
literally
opinion.
means it doesn't exist. It's just something that we're allowed to say.
No, because like you said,
a
the
giant
dictionary
shrimp
does
is
not specify gender.
But a giant shrimp is not a thing.
It's
not
a
a thing.
but it is.
It is in reference to a tiny one.
It's just bigger than
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
That means no one's giant.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Nothing's giant.
I'm gonna tell you why a giant shrimp is big. Like, would you consider Yao Ming big, like a giant human?
I would sit here. Yes, I would sit here.
Right, but to somebody else, a human is like to something that's massive. Humans are small in general, correct? So to call him a giant human would be
but
the same thing as a jumbo shrimp, because shrimp are small to us.
Fine.
You feel what I'm saying? But amongst shrimp, in the shrimp world, a jumbo shrimp is a big shrimp,
but
bro.
we don't say fat pig because pigs are fat. We don't say giant elephant because elephants are giant. We
Baby
don't.
elephants ain't.
No.
Baby elephants are. We
We
never.
put an adjective in front
When
of it.
elephants grow,
Baby.
we never say, "Oh, that's a
But
big elephant."
right.
They are big.
But if
so
we-
when you say alpha female, it's like, bro,
But
it's
if
not
but
a
if,
thing.
but if an elephant were to pop out of nowhere that's fucking 6 times bigger than all the other elephants, what you gonna say? That's a big ass elephant.
Yes, I was.
You feel what I'm saying? But elephants are already big, so that's my same. That's all I'm saying about your thing. Hold on, Tania. That's all I'm saying about your thing
I'm
with
leaving
alpha
out
female.
context.
That's the context is that like damn, bro. Yeah, women aren't alphas, but like
But can you level? Can y'all level with me here?
go ahead.
This is not how women typically use that term.
I agree with you on that. That's why I say I agree with you.
That's
that
why I
amongst
said
their
there's
friend
delusion in everything.
Women
They use it
that
with
into
men,
their
hell.
relationships.
There's
Yeah,
a
they
lot
do.
of men who don't know their beta energy with other men. They think they are the nigga and their friend is the nigga.
But
and
his
shit
problem,
like
but
that.
his problem with this whole thing, Tania, is that there are some women that feel like they are alpha females in relationships with men, and that is not a such thing.
And that is
if
just
you
a
are alpha,
narcissist,
if you are
period.
alpha, if you are an alpha female,
gender
if you
neutral.
are an alpha female in a relationship with a man, you are not in a relationship with a man.
No.
You are in a relationship with a male,
Yes.
not a fucking man.
100%
Because you can't
agree.
be an alpha female in a relationship with a man.
I agree.
But here's the
100%
thing. But here's the
agree.
thing, though. There are a lot of women who are with actual men, and they're still
He
trying to
wouldn't
hold.
allow that. There's no way.
You
They're
can't.
still trying to hold what? Go ahead.
That you can't allow. Women can do anything they want to do.
Go ahead,
Right?
Al.
So there are a lot of women, they use that as an excuse. There are a lot of women who have good men, but you hold on to these fucked up concepts and this
Right.
alpha shit, and they're fucking the relationship up. It's
Right.
not that he's not a man. You're just not behaving like a woman because you want to be this alpha fucking creature,
But I think that's
and
a
you're fucking it up.
narcissistic personality.
And-
Right, but it's not a. He's not a male. No, I am a man. You're just look. The shit. Your concepts are fucked up.
Right, that's what I was going to say. A lot of women have it confused on what makes a man a man. How much money you make has nothing to do with being a man.
It's an aura.
It's
You either got it or you
it's
don't.
an energy. It's a lot of other shit that
gotta
have
walk
nothing to
in
do
with
with
your
because
true
there's a lot of motherfuckers with a whole lot of money that could take care of you and do a whole lot of shit for you. Then they ain't men.
Right.
You feel me? And it's just like like you say, the concepts are fucked up. So a woman will feel like because she makes more money than you, then she's the alpha. When that don't make you an alpha, you just make more fucking money than me. That don't mean, you feel me? But I also believe in this though. That's why I say there are levels to things, bro. You feel me? And there are classes to things too. I feel like a woman that makes I feel like a woman should never fuck with a man that makes less money than her. You feel me? It usually don't work out.
Kingdom, phylum, class,
But-
order, genus,
but
species.
like I just feel like this though, bro, and I say that because of this. I say that because of this, right? Like you say, there's an uncomfortableness for a woman that when she's the breadwinner. You feel me? You're out of position. So yes, there may be a man that's a good man. You feel me? That don't make as much money as you. That motherfucker is a good man for a different woman. You feel me?
No, bro.
Listen,
because,
bro.
Because men who make a certain amount of money are slim, right?
Right.
Also, men that make a certain amount of money have now increased their options.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a man who may make less than you. If you find a good man and you trade him in because he don't make the kind of money, I think you a damn fool. Because
I agree.
Because if you go get a man with more money, he's gonna be probably less of all the shit that good man was because he makes more money.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But that's why the dynamic's so fucked up.
Yes, but you have to learn to rearrange your thought in a relationship. Money should not be power
It isn't.
in your relationship.
And it shouldn't be. but-
Gender should be.
It should be, but at the end of the day, bro, reality is this though, bro. We can't help the way we feel when we're in certain positions. So when a woman is in a certain position, it's just like a woman could see you as a good man and she not be attracted to you, right? She's not attracted
Yeah.
to you. She can't force herself to be attracted.
But we have to fix that in general. As a man, let's say I'm a multimillionaire and my girl don't make no money.
Mm-hmm.
If I choose to marry you, I can't come in there like, oh, I make all the money, I make all the decisions. I gotta change my train of thought. Yes, I may be dominant at work or this field while I make all these millions,
Right.
but my wife also has a proper say. I have to change my train of thought and give her some leadership, some leeway, some
Right.
say so. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And I agree with that 1,000%.
So
What-
why is it not in reverse if she make more money?
But my point is this though, bro. It's the way things should be and the way things are two completely different things.
That's
all
point
I'm
about
saying.
it.
I agree with you 1,000%. You feel me? Like black people should all agree on shit, but we don't.
Right.
You feel me? The way things are. So that's why I say in our climate, bro, the climate is fucked up. You feel me? So being that the climate is fucked up, shit is the way it is. So in this climate, women should date motherfuckers who are equal, who are on equal footing, so that way they don't have that excuse that they are the alpha or anything. You feel me? So it's just this climate, bro. Like at the end of the day, I say it all the time, bro. If I shit outside, or if I take a shit in here real quick, that's gonna look real fucking crazy to y'all. But that's the most natural thing in the world is the shit where you at. But we've grown so accustomed to fucking using toilets, right? And that's the way to do it now. So it's like that's the climate we're in. The climate we're in right now, bro, is that's the way it is. Like finances are like usually, and I'm gonna tell you why. Finances are usually a dominating factor because it usually, and I'm gonna tell you why. It usually gauges your will. You feel me? Like I say, because everybody's capable of the same shit at the end of the day.
But you living in a world where a girl can make a shit ton of money just selling news.
I understand
playing
that.
with that pussy.
I understand
she can
that.
make an ungodly.
But
women are
hold on.
selling farts.
Right.
I don't know if y'all seen
Right.
that online.
Right.
Like,
But this is
like
what I'm
real
saying.
shit though.
But this is what I'm saying.
Farrah Abrams is selling shit.
And let me rephrase what I said earlier. A man doesn't have to make as much more money than you, right? But a man needs to be financially stable, bro. You
Yeah,
feel me?
okay, yeah.
A man needs to be
Stable,
financially
yes.
stable.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is like, because that's a gauge of your ambition, that's a gauge of your will, that's a gauge of a lot of shit. That's what a man makes and how a man gets up and goes to get it is attribute. It's like
I'm
it's
not
just
saying submit to a nigga who lays
it
on
shows
the couch
it shows his
doing
character.
that.
Yeah, so my thing is like, yeah, you have to like and women, it don't necessarily have to be a man that's actually earning a certain amount. It's just you have to see him being capable of earning a certain amount. Like if I watch you go hard at the job you have, you feel me? I know I can put you, like let's say if a woman comes along that has because I've been in this position, a woman comes along that has the know-how and the willpower to put shit to make shit happen, and she comes along and catches you as a hard-working man, and she just sees you working hard in the wrong place, and she takes you and say, hey baby, yeah, move over here and do that shit right here, and you do this shit right here, now y'all through the roof. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with taking a man like that, but it's just you picking the wrong man when you picking a man that don't have a certain level of ambition.
Agreed. Lastly, before we go, did you identify as an alpha woman before? Have you ever used that term at all? Or
No, I mean, the word dominant, yes, but more so, obviously, I would use the word dominant in a sexual aspect.
oh, you like to tie niggas down?
But as far as like saying I
ain't thinking
don't
about
feel
alpha,
like I
man.
have to.
Alpha might work in that area.
I don't feel like I have to say that. Like you,
Yeah.
if I go somewhere or I'm talking or something like that, you're gonna feel that energy. You're gonna feel that presence. Like I don't have to say out loud, like, "Oh, I'm an alpha female."
Have either one of y'all been in a relationship the way y'all felt like y'all were the dominant one or the one that had to like be the leader, and how did that work out for you?
I can answer that for them. Hell yeah, they've been in that situation.
Yeah, I have. And
How did that feel?
I communicate about everything. So if I gotta sit here and tell you, like, listen, you gotta speak up. Like you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Then 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna work out, and it didn't.
So in most cases, it's almost like
Like the white man.
So in most cases with women, what I've learned is that in most cases with women that they felt like the dominant one, it didn't work out because naturally you're looking for somebody that can take control or somebody that can lead without being told how to lead, or coached on how to lead.
Exactly.
And that's why I say it's a lot of motherfuckers that like are. Go ahead. I heard T smacking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just.
Because I said it's the
I'm
way
not
that
even
they
gonna
handle
start.
you.
Now go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
it's fine.
Because the thing with
I'd
me
be
is
all
like
day with that.
when I come home, I just want to relax. You take the lead. You do what you need to do. When I leave, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be that dominant person. I'm
What
gonna
you
take
mean
charge.
you come home? You wanna? You supposed to get to work when you come home. What are we saying here? Wait. So you want to come home and then
As
the
far
nigga's supposed to
as-
cook, clean?
No,
and-
she's
No.
I'm just
No,
specifying.
that's not what I mean.
she's saying.
That's why I'm clarifying.
No, what she's saying is that I think she's saying is that when she's out in the world, and because in this society, women have to be a certain way. They feel like they have to be a certain way out in the world.
I get
And
it.
when they come home, they want to turn their alpha shit off.
I don't even
You
like
feel
to
me?
talk when I'm around a dude I talk to for real, unless we're having an actual conversation. But like, I like when they pick up on shit I like and they just do it. Like, it might be
Like,
like,
you ain't gotta say shit.
yeah, like I might drink a certain water. They always have that water. I like to use rolling papers. They roll my weed with rolling papers.
Yeah, no.
Like certain shit like that. I don't.
see. They see the definition
Yeah,
of men.
she fucked that up. No, she fucked it up.
So what you like is all this beta activity. Let me
Yeah,
roll your blunt.
right,
Let me
right.
get your water.
Right, yeah,
No,
no.
I'm saying like I've been around guys
You get here,
who
man.
take
Hey,
care
man.
of me is what I mean.
That's not what she meant though. She meant more so like she wants somebody to take control.
take care,
Not
yes.
necessarily take care of her, but take control. Almost like damn near if she came home from being in the workforce and being dumb. Let's say she the manager of her job and she spent all day telling somebody what to do. When she come home, she damn near want to be told what to do.
Exactly.
Right, that's what I
That's what
just
she's
said.
saying.
I don't even like to have to talk
You said
when
you
I'm
want me to
around.
roll your weed though.
But that was just
You want
one
me to tell what to do?
instance.
No, you do not.
Yes.
So when you come in, hey, I need you go ahead. Can you cook that in there for me? Can you? Is this all right? Well,
I think some women do desire that, bro. If especially for black women, if they feel like you, this I'm just speaking for them. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. If they feel like you are someone who's deserving of that, you feel me?
Deserving of being submissive to.
there is no one. I hate this term.
Listen
That is
to
the
me.
worst thing.
Listen,
there is no
that's-
one you feel deserving of that.
Listen, this that's why I say black women, and then she confirmed. You feel me? But this is why I say
Because
this
it's
is what
a
we
lie. I know black women are lying. You're
this,
lying.
This one I always say the difference between black women and white women, or black culture and white culture is that white culture submits to you just because you're a man. There are no prerequisites or anything else.
You missed the word.
Yeah.
They submit to you because you're their man.
Their man, right? You know what I mean?
So
Yeah,
that's my point.
Right. But yeah.
Black women, that's why it kills me, because
Why would you choose something?
You select a nigga and then tell me you're not worthy of submitting. Well, what the fuck?
Why you
Why did
selecting
you
me?
pick me?
But see,
You had DMs full. What the fuck is it? If you pick me,
You pick me to
I
give me
need
a
you
hard
to get
time.
down.
You say pick me to not let me play.
Yes, you gonna get me in here. I don't like nothing about you. Well, bitch, what the fuck am I doing here?
You should let me go play on the other team.
Yes, you had DMs full, and now you pick me in. Oh, I can't submit to you. Well, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
That's like me picking you and be like, I can't treat you like a woman. You be like, nigga, what the fuck?
But in their defense, though, I do think when black women speak like that, they're speaking a lot of the times from a position to where they hadn't chosen that man yet. It's a man that may be pursuing them.
They're talking about men that are fucking.
If you, I don't know, but
If you're not
you
trying-
out in.
Right. If you don't, I get it. I'm not telling you like when you meet a man, bow down to fuck all that.
Yeah.
You control, protect
See,
yourself.
context. This was
right.
this context. you need.
Men are liars. Men are dogs. I get it. Protect yourself, honey, at all times. I raise a daughter. Keep your guard up at all times.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? A head on the swivel. But once you pick him, that's your choice. Get in line, folk. That you picked it.
Right.
Don't tell him he's not worthy of being submitted to, and you selected it. I know. I bet if I open your DMs right now, it's so many date offers in that motherfucker.
When you select the date, you own the date.
So yes, but the date's fine. You don't
Yeah.
got to submit on the date. But if you select him out of the 100 DMs you got, that's your nigga.
Right.
I'm not saying bow down to me, the nigga on the podcast
Right.
talking shit. Your man,
Right.
Your
Right.
dude.
Most definitely. If it's my man, yeah.
That's all I'm
when we
saying.
get to that point, yes, I'm gonna submit to you. I'm gonna be in that submissive role.
You
Yes,
see-
that's not a problem.
You see, my good brother, that's what I mean by context. You see how you put that in context?
Yeah, but when women
see,
say, "Oh,
but see,
you ain't met no one," you'd have 4
your
boyfriends.
ass, but a lot of times, bro, you be so frustrated and so angry. I ain't gonna say angry, but you be so
Now,
frustrated.
that's just how I talk.
Right,
Y'all don't
but-
take me wrong.
Right, that's why I said
I'm
nah,
just animated for the
right.
show. It's
But you'll bypass context because you like fuck it. I don't feel like it.
all I wanted to ask you is, do you think that by saying that you're dominant, or any woman saying that they're dominant, is also anti-woman? Because by being the dominant, then that means you're acknowledging there are weaker versions of yourself, of your kind. Do you feel like that's
So you're saying
anti-woman?
weaker versions of women?
In order for you to be alpha or dominant, that insinuates that there is weaker. Like she said,
There's
if you're
most definitely weaker women. I mean, sad to say it, but yes, there are. There's some women that don't have a backbone, that can't speak up for themselves, that can't have that energy, that presence when they walk into the room. It is.
But should that be what defines a woman though? Like, is that the definition?
No,
of,
it's not what defines a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really just what it is. How somebody carries themselves, their thought process, that's on them. If I feel that when I walk in the room, when I talk, when I do this or do that, I'm the dominant person in that room. That's just who I am.
Or is there such thing as a beta male to you?
No. I don't.
So all males are alpha. To other males as well.
No, I'm with him. I don't subscribe to any of those.
I'm asking if you.
No, we throw terms on shit to separate ourselves so bad. Real nigga, fake nigga. You know what I'm saying? Rich nigga, you know, alpha, do that. You know, we try to separate ourselves so bad as human beings, right? And at the end of the day, we're all created equal, bro. We just, everyone, I might be stronger than you, but you might be smarter than me. You might be prettier than this girl, but she might read better than you. It's all, you know, Floyd Mayweather is a hell of a nigga till you give him a book. You see what I'm saying? He's a billionaire and cool in all other aspects. You ask him to read, he a fourth grader. So what I'm saying is I don't subscribe to none of that shit. I'm just better at certain things, and this male might be better. So
you agree with me earlier when I said that, like, you don't have to put anything on it because it's like what you are is what you are, and that's why I say
I only said that I understand maybe from men because physicality is a thing that we operate on. You get what I'm saying? I don't think women are defined by their physicality, but there's a lot of physical nature to a man. Like, you want to be with a man that you feel like. You don't want to, if an intruder break in, you don't want to have to fucking tell your nigga to get behind you. Yeah. You know what I mean? But there is some physicality to being men and our value.
Yeah, but I think we always reach for labels when they're convenient and they work in our favor. Because in a room full of fucking dummies, the smart man could be considered the alpha.
That's why I say
it's just like, bro, there's so many versions of men, and you still a man. You feel me? Absolutely. You can be a skinny motherfucker that can't fight and still be considered.
But without society, if we went back to our natural state,
there would be different.
Alpha males. Like, physicality will separate everything from everything.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? If there were no guns, if there were none of this shit that we created, computers, money, what nature is supposed to be, physicality and competition will separate men. Women will not have to operate by that.
I disagree with that.
Women will never have to fight and go to wars. They can beef amongst each other and fight. But
that's why I say I disagree with that because.
But in nature, let's say in nature, like, there's none of this shit, right? And women are competing, right? So I'm the dominant male, and I got my choice of women, and I won that by physicality. All men are afraid of me. I get the pick of the litter, right? The dominant woman is not going to be my pick. It's going to be the prettier one, the better act. So their definition is not based on how well they can fight or beat up the other.
I wouldn't say that. I'm gonna go back to what Tania referenced, right? So let's say, for instance, if you are the let's say we're in nature and you're the alpha lion, right? And let's say the female who hunts the best and brings you the best kill is gonna be the one you choose. There will be an alpha amongst those females. Whoever hunts the best and brings you the kill is the alpha female. And that's why I say when they come,
females won't hunt. I'm talking about in our nature, our females won't hunt. If we go back to prehistoric,
we don't know that.
A lot of females that take care of niggas every day, bum ass niggas. Yeah. That's hunting. I'm hunting every day when I go out and fucking work. That's hunting.
That's why I say I can't. Nature, we don't know that though, bro. We don't know what our roles were in originally in nature. We don't.
You do.
We don't, bro. We think we do, but we don't.
We were designed.
Yes, we are. We are, bro. But we also aren't women. Like, my thing is, I can tell you everything as a man. I can tell you everything a man is designed to do because I'm a man. I wake up on every day and I feel it. What I can't tell you is what a female is designed to do because I'm not a fucking female, bro.
I agree with that. And I'm not telling them what they are. I'm just telling them they're not alpha. And there's not a female, the God made, they can whoop my ass. You're not alpha shit. God didn't make a woman that can whoop me.
Trying to compare to you, though.
No, exactly. So that's what I'm just saying in general, just the term. Like, I know if you want to separate it and make it what you want, I don't give a fuck.
But that's why I say. But that's why.
In general, like, I don't understand. I'm the alpha, but I need protection. What the fuck is that?
But that's why I say, like, bro, there are alpha species, right? Just like you have T-Rex, right?
Yes.
T-Rex is the alpha species of the dinosaurs, right?
And why?
Hold on. Not even. Let's not even go male and female. Let's just say T-Rex is the alpha species amongst the dinosaurs, right? Right. Because he fucking can kill everything else. Yes. But there are Stegosauruses, motherfucker, and there are alpha versions of them amongst themselves.
But that's the wrong word. You're just
Triceratops.
No, you're just the lead.
As
Techosaurus, motherfucker. You ain't alpha shit. Alpha cannot be turned. Like, that's why we'll be all day.
So the reason why the T-Rex is alpha because nothing else can kill it, right?
Yes, and that is alpha, singular.
So-
it's a one position.
Right,
It is
so-
not to be split and divided into a bunch of different types
Right,
of
well,
alphas.
men-
it's one thing.
Right, well, men
It's
can-
number one, the
Right.
first letter, the dominant.
Okay.
being.
What if there was a species that could kill T-Rex? So T-Rex is no longer
Then
alpha,
it will
right?
no longer be alpha.
So man ain't alpha because there's some shit that's bigger than they can
I
so there's no alpha male.
I'm
That's
fucking
fine.
with a kangaroo when the nature starts to take over.
That's fine.
What?
I'm marrying. That's why I'm marrying kangaroo. When they merge and they take over and the animals start fucking
That's
us up.
fine, because you got just as
Going
much
with the
ass as a
kangaroos.
Joey. Thank y'all for tuning into the Anxiety Issues Podcast. I'm Adam 12 Taylor. Here with my brother Boneface
What's
and
Joey?
Boneface, a baby
A baby
kangaroo.
kangaroo.
I knew that.
Call me the kid. I'm a Billy Goat.
It's Nia Greedy Monroe.
Oh man, you an
Nia,
asshole,
thank
bro.
you for coming back.
This man
Always
is
a
a
pleasure.
dick, man.
Yes, I hope you.
A little dick at that.
Bye.
Man, I don't want to close this shit out, bro.